It's dumb and expensive.
Oh shit. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to My Taste in Music Sucks, a little taste of a slightly private conversation that Christopher Icon and myself are enjoying at the moment. Um,
I don't think it come up, but I think everybody else would get it too. What we said is, man, the whole world is stupid and expensive.
yeah.
We were talking about a service, and I brought this up a bunch. Keith brought this up a bunch. All of you guys probably you guys like we have an audience. That's crazy.
I mean,
Speaking
hey, there's a
of
couple people.
audiences, and right at the beginning of the show, we put over Nathan, of course, and you hit a milestone. You shared on Facebook.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about that for sure, man. This week, well, today, this evening,
Hmm.
we hit 10,000 downloads and listens on Spotify.
That's crazy.
It's wild, man. And I mean, I think some of it is because we have pretty diverse content. We don't just focus on the one show, but I mean, I don't even know. I never in a million years thought 10,000 individual times people would listen to me do anything. So,
Right.
so thank you. Like,
Yeah,
thanks to
that's
everybody.
crazy.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody who's been a part of this thing as a co-host or a producer, and thanks to everyone who listens to it. And fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's so
Um,
so dope.
I guess I feel like I'm the one celebrating because this album is right in my wheelhouse. This is
I
blues.
really like
This
it.
is it sounds like you should have been celebrating for this one. But
Yeah.
if um kind of piggybacking off what you said, being thankful and grateful, usually the blues, I've talked about how it's real kind of depressing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is more like, well, Adam Rich, right?
Right.
I can't believe I was going to get his name right. It's a miracle. And some of the Americana stuff we listen to, where it might be playing in that sad music realm, but it's
Yeah.
really not. It's just a good blues rock album. So I
Yeah,
guess
man.
I'll just go ahead and do the introduction when I'm right here.
Do
While
it.
I'm right here, this is Bishop Gunn. They're from down south around Alabama. This album is called Natchez. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's an
Yeah.
actual place in Alabama,
Yep.
which you'll be able to tell.
Hail.
Hail. You'll be able to tell in the sound,
Yeah.
and a little added layer for people maybe like me who are kind of obsessed with the blues and kind of that southern swing. This album was recorded at Muscle Shoals, which is a famous studio for this kind of like intangible southern swing sound.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, so like when I first listened, like the first few songs, I don't know if we want to get into like the like how my attitude changed.
Okay,
Uh, if we want to do it song by song, or if I want to just talk about it straight out. But I
we could do it
definitely
either
had
way. We could do it both ways, whatever it,
sure,
calls
yeah. I mean,
for.
I had a shift in attitude up towards this album when it hit the fourth song.
It's got a swing you can't ignore, man.
Yeah, yeah, for sure,
That's
for
what I
sure.
that my first reaction. Sorry, I don't mean to like
Oh no, you're good.
step over your feel for the album, but I
Yeah,
kind of wonder if that's the same thing. To me, as a lover of the blues, this is a good example of that swing I was talking
yeah,
about that this music has. And it's
yeah,
sexy,
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
like a
mean, yeah.
real,
The last song has a huge sexiness to it, and then you find
oh
out what
yeah.
it actually is at the towards the end, and it's like holy shit.
Yeah.
And
This
so that
is
yeah,
this
um,
is everything I like about blues.
yeah, it's a good album.
Yeah.
It reminds
So,
me of Black Crows and Brother Kane and
yep.
Aerosmith's like
Oh yeah.
bluesier side, but then there's like some real hints of like Van Morrison and Wilson Pickett and Little Milton and some of the like more foundational people who did this kind of music too.
Right, yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
there's the
I dig it.
influences. I could go through each song almost. There's some tones in there that's pure like Buddy Guy or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
pure BB King. There's a Memphis sound, kind of like
Right.
a hot, muggy that comes in, especially when they bring in that
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
harmonica.
yeah,
That's just a staple of this style of music.
yeah, for sure. And like when it's funny because I'm listening to their guitar players. They have two lead guitar players, and I don't know
Hmm.
who plays what,
And
but
they let you know it.
yeah, yeah. But I'm listening to how they play feedback
Oh,
because
interesting.
really being able to play feedback is tough. And
Hmm.
making it, like making it carry the song, which they do quite a bit. I was reminded of like Jimi Hendrix and Stevie Ray Vaughan and that kind of thing. And then I looked into the band and found out that they were influenced by Soundgarden. So
Really?
that, yeah, yeah. Apparently, Chris Cornell and Soundgarden are a big influence on the band.
I
Which,
didn't hear it, not
yeah,
once.
but if you listen to how the guitar uses feedback,
Right.
that's a Kim Thale thing. You know what I mean? I feel like they do it in a completely different way than he does. But he's also a player who plays feedback, which is
Right.
a Jimi Hendrix thing.
Well, it almost becomes its own note,
Yeah,
especially on even on this first song, which we'll get into in just a moment.
yeah,
The
yeah,
feedback, especially in blues, kind of becomes like that hanging kind of, not really a threat, the danger. It's just
yeah,
kind of
sure.
hangs there. It's not quite as squeal and obnoxious
Right.
and not obnoxious, I'm sorry, like mental breakdowny of say Nirvana, right? That's
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah.
frantic. It's like if you asked a serious question and that pause, they call it a pregnant pause.
Sure.
They That's a neat way to put it too, with the way they use the feedback as a, not really an instrument, but definitely as a means of instrumentation.
Yeah, I think that they use it in this band to create density, to make the
Ooh,
songs feel thicker.
that's a
That's how
good,
it feels to me. Um,
and especially we'll go right into it
yeah, let's
then
go to the first
because
track.
of
Yeah,
that this first song, it plays right into what you just said, Southern
yeah,
Discomfort. Because of course my first things is right away, I'm all in, checks all the boxes,
yeah,
wondering where you're at, which you're getting there.
yeah,
And then I wrote that it must have been hot as fuck in Muscle Shoals the day they
yeah,
wrote this song.
yeah,
Hot and humid. It feels dry. To me, you can feel that. If you've ever been down to kind of this area, Alabama, New Orleans,
yeah,
there's a humidity that's just
yeah.
heavy.
The Southeast, like
Hmm.
Georgia, the Carolinas, you get that too. Like it's very thick down there.
Right, but there's also this little undercurrent of maybe you're still sitting out on your porch though, got that big
Sure.
thing of iced tea. You're not in this song, you're not bluesing, right? You're not talking about the woman, which we get to later.
Yeah,
It's just like I don't even know why it's called Southern Discomfort, except for maybe the lyrics and that kind of thing. Because
yeah,
to me, this is looking out on a porch and you could see down in that area, the way the trees grow over and all the moss everywhere. And
right, right, right.
it checks right into this style of music, this whole world, this whole whatever the Southern thing is. And I know that's kind of hard to talk about because a lot of people will associate it with inbreeding and racism. And that's not really it. We're talking jokes about fried chicken and colored people
Yeah,
aside. We're
yeah,
talking about a flavor, a feel that's just all its own.
yeah. It's the kind of thing that a band like Drive By Truckers
Hmm.
or Zach Brown band
Hmm.
capture.
Yes.
That's the South. Like, or like even American Aquarium, like
Oh
they
yeah.
capture the feeling of what the South meant, especially during the '80s.
Hmm.
before, things.
Escalated.
Yes, yeah, that's a good way to put it. When Southern pride didn't mean you wanted to go hang people, which is kind of
Right.
how people interpret it now. You know. Um, but yeah, I thought like the first thing that I noticed was the guitar sounds like
Mm.
a train whistle. It just
Oh, right.
yeah, like that's a great way to introduce an album. That sound. There's a train
Hmm.
whistle going off out the window right now, and it sounds just like that guitar sounded. So that's kind of neat.
That's a cool like visual pickup there. Because
Yeah,
to me, that's the that's the kick on, that's the on switch. That swing is coming in the blues. That's
yeah,
the band just plugged in, and all the people are done talking now.
yep.
They're ready to get up. They're ready to
Yeah, dude.
dance.
Yeah. And I immediately thought that the singer had a great voice.
Oh,
I
I
did
know.
did think he sounded like Steven Tyler. I was like, wow, okay, Steven Tyler. Like,
Really?
well, so it's going to change.
Okay.
But for the first three songs, all I could think of was it sounded like Aerosmith doing Southern rock for the
I
first
could
because he sounded so much like Steven Tyler in the first three songs. Um,
Yeah, I could get that when you think of early, like you mentioned, early stuff from
yeah, yeah.
Aerosmith, Kings and Queens, Train Kept a Rolling, which we
Right.
talked
Yeah,
about in the last
exactly
one.
that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Or even some of the later stuff like Hangman's Jury, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Um, but I
All of
mean,
Honkin' on Bobo. I know we kind
yeah,
of brought that up in a
I didn't even
joking
listen
way.
to it, dude. I tried. I was just like, oh, I don't think this is going to be very good.
Yeah.
I turned it off, dude.
From what I remember, that's the exact same reaction I had to it. And I like Aerosmith a lot. I don't know if
Me
I loved
too.
him, but I love the blues. So you figured I'd have been right in there.
I really wanted to listen to it, man. Maybe I should put it on my stereo, but that would mean I'd have to buy the album. Um,
I feel like if you're trying to listen to some blues or something like this and it doesn't hook you like right
yeah,
away,
gets it in you. Yeah,
yeah, just
yeah,
get out of there.
yeah. Fair.
Because
Um,
that's a kind of staple. If you'll notice on some of these albums, even Brayton Stewart, maybe a little bit bands like Devil to Pay, but they
sure.
start out with something that's hooky. It's like, hey, here's everything we encompass. It's kind of like in blues, a lot of these bands, when they warm up, they warm up with like just old blues.
Yeah, like a shuffle or
Yeah,
yeah,
because that's not all the blues is, but that's really a lot of its origins is playing these kind of power chord things that sound the same and
yeah,
just talking over it.
yeah,
Especially early before like Robert Johnson and you started getting more, God, I'm a nerd,
yeah.
stylistic to where guys like
Right.
Jimi Hendrix, you're like, oh, that's Jimmy's sound. It was just you could play these chords and you didn't know we didn't they I'm sorry they didn't know nothing about songs. Maybe when was invented, Elvis, maybe he's bringing the, but where
Well,
else
yeah.
would you, especially the bad part of it, the slaves, the plantation, that life,
Right, 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 right.
where would you even get music other than the stuff they make you sing, the
Yeah, it's not like yeah,
it's improvisation.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
very like, here's what we're doing, the tone is the same. It's a way to introduce, I guess, the sound. And it seems like it's not a trope that makes it sound tired. But the last couple times, each of these albums, especially blues heavy, Brain Stewart,
yeah,
it starts right out the gate. It's ready to go. And I like that too. It jumps right into
yeah,
it.
yeah. Something that I noticed that was cool is there isn't a guitar solo on this first song. There's a freaking harmonica solo.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like a long, like cool harmonica solo. I was just like, oh, this is freaking neat. Like, hopefully we get some more of this, you know?
Yeah.
Um, but I just thought that the song Southern Discomfort, I just thought it had a great feel.
Hmm.
I thought it just told you what you were getting, as far as what
Yeah.
the album was going to feel like. So,
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, I dug it, man.
And you should know right away, like I was kind of joking. If you like the blues and you listen to this first song and it doesn't grab you, get out of there.
Get out.
Because
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because this is, I mean, it's a blues album.
Yeah.
You know, like you everybody gets it. And
Yeah.
the second song, Anything You
Yes.
Want,
Yeah. Yeah.
was a little different than I was expecting too. Because that
Right.
title, that sounds like a, I don't know, like maybe a breakup. I expected kind of
Sure. Sure.
a
Yeah.
swingy, I'll do anything for you, girl kind of thing. It
Yep.
had that swing and that movement to it, but it was still like, I don't know, man. It was just kind of rocking back and forth. The way the guitar players were answer and call, but in a cool
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the drummer is again, he's really, really tight, like we've talked about the last couple drummers,
Hmm.
but he's got a little bit of looseness
Sure. Sure.
to
Sure.
his playing, and I think it really sits just well. Plus, with the feedback kind of going on, it lays,
Yeah. I wrote about that too.
yeah, kind
Yeah.
of like a sound bed, but not quite the way you brought it up before, or it's more like an undertone.
Yep.
It's more like a rhythm in the background. It's
Yeah.
more the
Yeah.
swing of it, it's created by these extra, not steps, but the harmonica and the extra looseness in the drums.
Hmm.
And this is the first time I brought this up too. Do you have to suffer to sound like this?
I think you have to be able to tap into it at least. Tap into
Yeah.
suffering.
Yeah,
Even if
that's
your
a
suffering is small, you have to tap into it and make it big. I don't think it's easy to fake this kind of music. I
yeah.
think you have to have something to pull from, you know. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, man. So like when the song started, I was like, oh, cool, this is gonna be like a honky tonk song. Like
Hmm.
it, and for people who aren't familiar, like by honky tonk, I mean Dwight Yoakam, Hank Williams Sr., stuff like that. Like
Right.
with a swing to it. It's kind of countryish, kind of
Hmm.
bluesy, that kind of thing. And then the feedback kind of kicked in. The song sort of rode along on the feedback, but
Hmm.
then the chorus has such a cool melody, and it feels kind of big, almost like 80s hard rock. Like the chorus is so anthemic for what the verses are. It's
Right.
really, and it slides in and out of it so smoothly. Like the transition is just so cool. Like it's a really well put together song, and they do that. Like they have so many different styles.
You
A
don't
lot of
expect,
these songs
especially.
moving on, yeah.
Yeah.
So
What
yeah, I really liked it.
I agree. I get what you're saying too. What I was saying is you don't what I was getting at was
Yeah,
you don't expect it either. That's
right,
more like a
right.
modern thing, especially
Yeah,
after that first song. You're like, all right, we're in the blues. Let's get after it. And
yeah,
then that chorus on the second song comes in, and that's like you said, that's an 80s. That's a
yeah,
modern kind of hook or whatever.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And maybe that's what helps make it feel more real or authentic because they use that in a way it comes back later, but
yeah,
it comes
yeah,
back in a really southern way later. I'll wait to bring up when we get there. But
yeah.
I agree with this song. That chorus is like you said, anthemic. That's something you
Yes,
would expect a queen to have in there,
sure.
a
Yeah, yeah.
big like
Or I'm not a fan, but like Bon Jovi, like it's a Bon
yeah,
Jovi chorus. It's a
yeah,
freaking, we're chugging along on the verse, we're doing what we got to do, and then we're half. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I agree
So
completely. And this
yeah,
song is just another great example. The bass is really getting into the
yeah,
bass player has a, a rhythm in him somehow because he's
right.
never overstated. He's never too loud. He's almost perfect with the groove of it.
Yeah. So they're a four piece, right? And I know the singer plays harmonica
And guitar.
and guitar. Okay, is he
Yeah.
also the bass player? Because I mean, they have two lead guitarists who are only credited as guitar players, and then the drummer, I guess, has to be the drummer. So
Are
does
they
he also
switching
play
over
bass?
and we're just not noticing it? Like, are they not actually
No.
playing? No, there's low end, there's
Oh
bass.
yeah, there's definitely bass in there, dude. So I feel like the singer has to play the bass. Like I don't know who
Man,
else in the band would.
well, it says Travis McCready's the
Yeah.
singer, Drew Smithers lead guitar. Oh, the singer. Okay, you got the singer plays guitar. There's a
Okay.
two lead guitarists
Right.
and a bass guitarist and a drummer.
Okay, so they call him a four piece, but there has to be five of them in there somewhere.
Yeah,
Okay. I was just wondering how that worked.
yeah. I don't know. I was trying to see any quick
Maybe
little
the bass player wasn't actually a member of the band. Maybe he just slid in and played
filled
bass for this
in,
album.
maybe.
You know, I don't know.
Scholes, when they received following Rick Hall, the studio's owner, maybe had died, and all of a sudden Rodney Bishop continued driving fame and record Alabama, and the video was declared. It doesn't say anything about bass players.
Interesting. I was
Yeah,
just
really.
curious about whether or not the singer played the bass and the harmonica and sang. It's like, holy crap, you know. But
There's a lot of guitar.
and
It
a little
wouldn't
bit of
surprise me.
guitar.
A
Yeah,
lot of guitar work in it.
yeah, yeah. Um,
So let's just roll
yeah.
right
Third
along.
track. Yeah,
Yeah. So this is called Right There With Me.
yep.
Right now, we're probably the same page. This is new to me too, and I'm enjoying it. I don't know what I'm gonna say that's different. If you like blues, you're all in.
Yeah.
Then I had that thought of now that area, that Muscle Shoals, isn't that kind of like a Seattle type sound area? That
I don't know
southern?
enough about it, but I know that, like I said, I've heard people mention Muscle Shoals in songs. Like I
Yeah,
know that it's a popular, like it has some legend to it, some legacy. I feel like I've heard something like the ghost of Muscle Shoals, like that's a thing, but I
yeah.
don't know what it is.
It's the
But I know
sound.
that I've heard it. Yeah.
It's the from what I understand, it's this sound,
Okay.
right? And
Yeah.
it's how would you explain it? It's a ghost. It hangs over what they're doing.
Makes
Plus,
sense.
from what I hear and stuff, when you go into these old studios, most of these musicians are super sensitive. You know how it is, like
Yeah, yeah.
in artistic ways. I bet you can feel the memory in the
Yeah, dude, the
wood.
music gets in the walls, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have we talked
100%.
about Sound City? The
Yeah,
Dave
yeah, yeah.
Grohl.
The deck, yeah,
Yeah,
the
if
Dave Grohl
people go
thing.
watch that, if by chance you don't know what I mean, but I think most people get it the way I don't know. It's just I bet that place you walk into it and it feels like this music.
Yeah, I mean the vibrations are there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're in there, dude. So,
And again, you got that whole southern. It's already got a kind of mythology, right? You got Robert Johnson and the Crossroads. You got
yeah,
the
yeah,
tragedy behind the Allman Brothers. You got whatever the tragedy behind Leonard
yeah,
Skinner.
yeah,
So it's already its own thing.
yeah,
To me, you got to say it's like that Seattle sound.
yeah, for sure.
Grunge came out of Seattle. It's its own thing. It's grunge. To me,
Yeah,
this Southern sound, it definitely came out of there, especially when bands brought it
yeah,
forward every era. You had the Allman Brothers, and then the Black Crows really brought it forward in the more modern era. These guys for
sure.
sure. It's just, it's a ghost of a sound, kind of like you said. It's almost like it's in the area. I think that might be what I'm getting at. Is there something that gets in the very fabric of these areas, beings?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Or I think of stuff too crazily because man, this album's so
No,
good.
yeah, no. I mean, so here's the thing too, with an album like this, right? I'm always waiting for the ballad.
Oh yeah.
I want to hear that. I want to hear the mournful voice. I want to hear. So this song starts out acoustic.
Yep.
So I wrote ballad with a question mark, and then I
Yep.
said nope, because it's not. But more good, strong Southern sounds
Yep.
and playing of feedback. Uh, there's actually some finger tapping, in this song, which is cool. Like you don't hear a lot of finger tapping in blues music ever.
Right.
So that was really cool. Another little kind of modern thing. Um, it's and then there's like kind of a swampy, like dirgy kind of guitar, and then a big monster solo, and it ends with like a boogie shuffle.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck, dude? This song has so many different phases to it.
That
And I
whole
love that stuff, but it all connects together, just perfectly. Like, man, and a lot of times you think of like blues rock
mhm.
or straight blues, and you think it's simple. It's 4/4. But man, these guys are really showing what you can do with this kind of music.
Right.
And the different things that it can live in, and I think doing this podcast has really helped me appreciate that complexity that certain bands can bring to
Oh yeah.
songs. Um, and yeah, man, the song is all over the place in the best way, and
Oh
but it's
yeah.
cohesive, and that's the thing that makes it great. So
Well, you're not going to be a everyday average new, however you want to word this, player
yeah,
and go to Muscle Shoals. That's not how that works.
yeah,
So
yeah,
when I heard, that's why I picked this album too, because I've heard other stuff, but I heard that they recorded this at Muscle Shoals, and it's definitely It's not like, oh, that's just a near studio. They knew where they were going. They knew how the legend, the mythos fits, and like
yeah,
you're getting at, you can feel it, man. It's just
yeah, yeah. It's man,
it's rhythm. It's well, rhythm and blues, right? R and
yeah,
B.
R&B. Yeah, that's what it is.
It's that makes you want to move, makes you want to get down, like,
Yep, yeah,
and you wanted your ballad, so that goes right into
yeah, man.
Devil is a Woman. I put fact, and I do not mean this in a bad way or to disparage
Yes,
women at all. It's
yeah, yeah,
because we can't. They make us crazy. It's
yeah,
us. It's me.
yeah,
They have all the things I like. They either do or don't put up with my bullshit.
yeah,
Most of the time, not. And then you're sad. So yeah, the devil's a woman. She's
yeah,
hot. She's attractive. She's everything you want, and she's gonna burn you. It's just, it
yeah.
is what it is, man.
Yeah, for sure. So this is the first time on the album that I heard like real serious character in the singer's voice. He
Yeah.
does something different this time. It's not just him singing the song, which I mean, cool, but he gets like this grit and this like I don't even know, like this real heartbreak,
Hmm.
in his voice. I mean, it's just they start bringing in like gospel elements and
Yep.
he hangs with that and like there's a great solo
Mm.
um and just there's a cool callback to the devil went down to Georgia and the
I
story
wrote
of
that
Robert
down.
Johnson and
Yeah.
how they like framed it as if the devil's a woman and the devil's the one who made these deals and
Yep.
how it happened and and yeah just this one just has you can really feel it, like it gets in you, just the
Yeah.
way that. And so this was the first song that I had a really really strong reaction to,
Uh-huh.
and it's the first song where I was like, okay, these guys don't just sound like Aerosmith playing the blues,
Mm.
like
Yeah.
they're more than that. And yeah, this I really really liked this song. It blew shit open for me.
Blues shit open for you, huh?
Yeah, blew shit open for me. Yeah.
I think what's going on is what I talked about missing with a group like was it Valentine's Wolf?
Sure. Yeah.
Because I think that it correlates to what you're saying, right? Because I didn't know all those little intricacies in Valentine's Wolf.
Yeah.
And you're starting to notice in the little things that the personalities of the blues and things like that that most people don't. think of. They probably just think of, I'm so sad, woman left me,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's not really it.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
so good. That line, the line is, you got that fiddle of gold. She'll
yeah,
never admit that you won.
yeah, yeah,
Even though I screwed that up too. Even though you got that fiddle of gold, she'll never admit that you've won.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Who doesn't feel that?
Right, right, right. Dude, you know what's funny? Pop culture and all that good stuff.
Uh-huh.
Every time I think of the blues, I think of In Living Color. And then,
The
but it's
show,
yeah, so they had a character on there who would say something like, I was walking down the street and there was a hole in my shoe. Wrote a song about it. Want to
right?
hear it? Here it go. I was walking down the street
Yeah.
and there was a hole in my shoe. And that's unfortunately uh, what I think of every time I think of the blues at
That's
first.
funny.
Yeah,
That's
it's ingrained.
right. No, I get it. Because
Yeah,
it is. There is a playful kind of to it too, because some of it, man, it's not that hard. The
yeah,
it's the simplicity of the notes. You're like, this is simple, but if you're listening to it, look
yeah,
real close for that, you're like, oh no, this is just slow. It's
yeah,
creeping in on you, or again, it's you're swaying back and forth to it. Maybe not jumping up and down. Normally jumping up and down, but these guys had that big singing chorus.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
The
think,
gospel. Oh
yeah,
man. When
yeah,
that
they
came in
start.
on this song, I was just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that is so just
And
I
it
loved
fits
how it
because it's a
felt.
song about the devil.
Yeah.
Also, it totally fits that they brought in the gospel elements on this track. So, yeah,
I'm real interested where you're at during like you were kind of talking about during this whole thing
yeah,
because I was wondering what the effect of a complete opposite life and a complete opposite type of mental filter on life
yeah.
thinks of when they hear this kind of album.
Yeah, I mean, I want to buy it. Like, like, yeah. By the time this fourth track hits, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick this thing up.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
so good. Their
yeah,
other stuff is so good. I
yeah.
listened
So,
to well, I've heard each album
yeah,
now,
yeah,
and yeah, it's good. It's all good. It's so good.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. This is I love blues influenced rock and roll. I love it. That's my wheelhouse.
Yeah,
So I love
it's
that
that
stuff.
every man. It's that the way it tugs at base
Yeah,
emotions,
yeah,
love, uh, not sex, but attraction.
right, right. And I mean,
Whatever
yeah,
sexy is, like a, which is weird because I did not grow up like that. I'm a suburban latchkey kid. I
right,
have
right, right.
none of the blues tropes in my life growing up, but
Yeah,
it still some reason speaks to me at a very like primal kind of core level.
yeah. And here's the weird thing that people don't necessarily understand about upstate New York, especially
Hmm.
like growing up in the outskirts. Like
Right.
the town that I spent, first grade or kindergarten through fourth grade in, uh, had about 200 people in it,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's basically there's a lot of similarities between the South and those areas of New York that you wouldn't really get,
Yeah.
unless you were there. Yeah, like I mean, it's a lot of farmers and truck drivers. It's a lot of land, just empty, open land. There's a lot of white people who think that they're better than everybody else. I mean,
Yeah.
this is the facts, I mean, and there's a lot of just kicking around and nothing to do. Like one convenience store, you know, uh,
Yeah.
everybody, the whole neighborhood because there's nothing there, you
Yeah.
know.
I get it. I
So
live in a small town now. Yeah, I get
yeah,
it. And you're right. We don't, as outsiders or people not from that area, we don't think of New York. I don't, at least. I think of, hey, it's New York. You get some
yeah, yeah,
pizza.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? It's
Yeah.
busy. It's bustly. It makes sense that no, of course, there's that whole Midwest life up that way too.
Yeah, sure. And when you get out of New York and you see, at least this is how kind of how it was for me, you see how people treat you because you're from New York. That was when I adapted more of a New York, quote unquote, attitude.
Right.
Because people would expect it from me and they would treat me a certain way because they had preconceived notions about how I was going to treat them. And eventually, some of it I kind of grew into. But the
Yeah, it
reality
did kind of
is,
the mythos around New York did kind of shift. It used to just be busy. You were
yeah,
busy. You were Wall
yeah, yeah,
Street busy, and you were tough. You weren't
yep,
mean. You were just tough. You were just,
right,
man,
right,
I
right,
don't know. I just got to
right,
get up and go to work.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that was what it was. And then it turned into whatever money does.
yeah, yeah.
And
But yeah,
yeah,
I'm talking more about the like, and honestly, though, I do have a lot of that in me. Like people, people who know me know I don't know how to drive. I've never driven. I'm 52 years old.
right.
I have ridden a bicycle 12 miles to work back and forth to a fast food restaurant. You
Because
know
you
what I
got
mean?
to.
Because you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Hmm.
You gotta get up, you gotta go, you gotta do what you gotta do.
There's a little bit of that in the blues, that
Yeah,
determination, that
yeah,
yeah, shit's kind of rough, but I'm not broken. I,
right,
I I'm whining, I'm upset, I'm even
yeah,
crying out in pain, but I'm not quite broken.
yeah. I'll get up in the morning though.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'll get up in the morning. I might stay out too late, dance with my girl too long, drink too many beers, whatever trope you want to put in there.
Yeah,
But I'll get up the next morning and go to work.
yep, yes, sir.
And they continue on with this just determination style, this grit
Yeah,
right into shine. Still just swinging, man. This is just, I can imagine sitting back, just hearing him play at a bar and just,
yeah. Yeah. I actually said it sounded like music being played in a roadhouse.
and yeah, exactly,
That's
in a
what I wrote.
roadhouse.
Yes, yeah, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
You
Uh,
got anything that standing jumping out for you for this
I mean,
song?
I said I love the sound.
Yeah.
There's neat guitar flourishes in this one. They'll be playing along, and they just put these little tastes of guitar. So I thought that was neat. There's
Yeah.
horns, a choir, and an organ.
Yeah, the keyboard, the
It's
keys,
like,
whatever that was, it's just
yeah,
usually I hate that shit,
yeah,
but it
it's
worked.
crazy. Yeah, I feel like this song has a lot of soul in it.
Hmm.
Um, And I honestly, I'm sitting by myself, right,
Yeah.
eating some eggs and listening to this thing, and I started clapping along to the song. Like it just there's something in it. It just made me, and I was
Yeah.
because there's a
It
beat, like
drives.
the drum. Yeah, there's just spot where the drum drops, and I just picked it up and just started. And then at the very, very end, like right as it fades out, there's a female voice.
I heard that too.
Wild.
I
Like
wanted
that's
to come back.
cool thing to put in. Yeah, I know, right?
It
But
was
it's
just,
just
and I don't think it does for the rest of the album.
no, no. She's just there to sing that one sentence.
Yeah.
Wherever she was, thank you.
What a
But
weird
yeah,
little,
it was crazy. Yeah,
that's part of it too, that they love that, they being the Southern kind of sound, that sultry, kind of swingy female jazz
yeah,
voice. There's
yeah. It's
something to,
crazy.
yeah, there's just something to it. This next song, Silver Street.
Yeah.
Silver Street is I thought it was a real place.
Okay.
It's not. It's just about every street you could think of that sounds like this. Like in
Right.
Tombstone, there was probably a Silver Street. Right
Right.
now,
Right.
there's probably a Silver Street, and it's dusty. They're fighting there, or for it's just so good. For me, it starts to get on this play in words because of the significance of silver
Oh, sure.
and the betrayal and Judas and all of
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
how that devil deal, devil payment thing is reoccurring in blues. So
Right.
I
Right.
thought that
Right.
was fun too to add that little, I don't know if you'd call it a mysterious level, but I wrote down, man, this song just speaks to me in every way. It's
Yeah.
just, and then for some reason I wrote devil and then crossroads, but I spelled it like Cody Rhodes's crossroads.
Nice.
And I
Nice.
don't know why. I was just having fun. I was just listening to
Yeah.
it groove back and forth.
Sure.
And there's a danger in the air with it. That's,
Right.
I don't know if it's the feedback like you were talking about or just the atmosphere. It hangs like like humidity. It's,
Yeah.
oh God, it's so good.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually wrote, I think I wrote thick.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wrote thick with an exclamation point. Like there's just something thick about the song. Like it's
It's
just yeah.
it's thick like the booty you like, man.
Yeah, man.
It's thick in all the good ways.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, I love this. As a matter of fact, another great song, another great example. The reason I'm rushing through it because we were saying thick, like how I like booties.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did you catch the next song, All the Ways? Did you catch what the song is about?
I didn't.
It's about Southern Cougars, dude.
Isn't that hilarious?
He even says something later on
Oh,
about he's 19 and she's like 37 or something. It's
oh
about
crap. That's funny.
Southern Cougars.
Yeah, I was too busy listening to how cool it was put together. Um,
It sounds naughty too.
yeah, yeah.
It's got
But
that, again, that kind of naughty little playful undertone to it. And when I first caught the lyric, I was like, what? What is it? And then I pulled it up, of course, and I was like,
yeah,
oh,
it's
that's
awesome.
that's exactly there's no debate about it. It's not double entendre lyrics. He's
Right.
straight up
Yeah,
singing about Southern Cougars.
that's awesome. So for Silver Street, I did want to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that I picked up in there,
Oh,
other
absolutely.
than
Yeah.
the thickness of the whole song overall. Um, it's got a really heavy guitar intro, almost Black Sabbath like, and I was like, is this gonna be a metal song? Like it's because it's got really distorted like
Right.
you know that and British blues kind of feel to it in the very beginning.
Hmm.
Um, and then you get like a steady drum beat and a really, really dirty vocal. And then I was like, is this outlaw country? Like, kind of Waylon Jennings, like and then I just felt like the singer was really, really getting it. Like he was just
Hmm.
going at it, man, just singing his heart out.
It's probably a true story. You should
Yeah,
really, I mean, let's do it. All right, I'll pull up the lyrics real quick.
yeah.
What else you got going on in this song? What did you pretty much cover?
Yeah, I mean, I hit everything that yeah,
Oh, I know. Musically, it's just another great swinging song.
yeah.
And then I find out that it's about cougars. And then I'm
Oh,
just like,
well, I was
whoa.
talking about Silver Street. All the
Oh,
ways is a
man.
completely different animal, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
They're
Silver
playing
Street is just
jazz.
blues classic. It's
Yeah,
got everything that I personally love in a blues song. It's
right.
just it hits all those notes. It has that still swing, that thickness. That's the perfect adjective for this band.
Yeah.
They're thick, man.
I just thought it was neat how the song Silver Street kind of verged on metal and outlaw country, kind of combining it together. I just thought that was a neat trick that they did.
Yeah,
But no, oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, I think that's kind of part of the storytelling of it too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
because it could be at any era. There's a little bit of sound there. It could be Silver Street in the 1800s, and that's
yeah.
the kind of Western swing. But it could be Silver Street and that this kind of slave area or whatever, where they're swinging at night and they're playing the music.
Sure,
It's a
sure.
little modern. It could be, a normal. I think that was all intentional. It's just kind of
Oh
like a
yeah, I don't think
time
there's
travel.
anything on this album that happens by accident. I think they're too good at what they do, for
Yeah.
um but yeah, as far as all the ways, it's a jazz song.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's horns. I think it
Uh-huh.
sounds like New Orleans.
There's no, yes. Yes, it
It
does.
sounds like New Orleans, man.
And
Um,
I'm trying to find the exact lyrics. It's not on Spotify, but it's
oh man,
about all the ways. It's
Cougars,
a
which is, I mean,
Cougars, man.
but that makes sense. Like, and the way that they structured the song.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
there is some country elements.
People suck. What do you mean missing lyrics?
Always.
Yeah.
And there's cool points where the guitar players are playing back and forth,
Hmm.
which makes it playful. Like they're playing off of each other back and forth, and you got the jazzy horn section, and
Because this
yeah,
cougar is hot, bro. We're
sure, yeah,
talking,
of course she
you
is.
could picture she's got her shirt tied because it's hot as balls. This is Daisy Duke. This is
Hell yeah.
so you're like, okay, you got
Yeah,
to. You know what I
yeah,
mean? There's
yeah.
nothing creepy about this at all. It's just
Right.
uh, he ran into one of these and he's like, all right, I'm 19.
Do the thing.
And it feels like it too.
Yeah,
I loved it. It was tongue in cheek, but it was still kind of smoky bar roadhouse type.
yeah. It's a fun song.
Yeah. Because I was picturing a Jessica Simpson from the Duke Boy or from Dukes of
Who's
Hazzard.
has Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Because 37 isn't old. Fuck, I'm old.
Yeah, yeah.
So
37 is still pretty young and hot.
yeah, so I was just
Like,
picturing that fantasy. He's
yeah,
19 and he's somewhere, and there's, strutting there, letting you know she's ready to go. Come
yeah,
on, son.
yeah.
You're a red-blooded American? Yes, ma'am. I'm ready to clock in and go to work.
For sure, man.
And it's just fun. Like you said, there's no harm in it.
Yeah.
There's no deviance. No one's feeling creepy. None of that. It's just,
Nah.
all right. It's so good.
Yeah, I
I
like it
keep
a
saying
lot.
that. I'm
Yeah,
glad you like this too, because
I
this to
did.
me just a good blues album, man.
Yeah, yeah. So next song, Wheels. Um, I didn't write a lot, just an acoustic song with some slide guitar. I
Yeah,
thought it
yeah,
sounded good. You know what I
yeah.
mean? It's the first one where I was like, okay, this is a good song. You
Right.
know,
But you're having a experience too this whole time. You told me your
yeah,
attitude was changing toward it. So what's going
right,
on at
right.
this point? We're 8 songs in.
Well, I mean, honestly, it was the fourth song where things kind of flipped. And after that, I mean, most of it has just been building off of that. I feel like Wheels kind of cooled down a little bit, not in a
Hmm.
bad way. I think that was kind of what its job was, you know.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, I mean, it was a nice song. It went into the next song, Making It, which I
Nah,
really, really liked.
I used
So,
it for the thing to point out new episodes. Let me just for a minute hang out with Wheels.
yeah, go for it,
For
dude.
some reason, there's this picture somewhere of my dad. It must be, it wasn't too long after he came home from Vietnam, and he's got his hippie gear on, big bell bottoms, big hair, big beard. And for some reason, this song made me think of specifically that look and that era, and how there were a lot of these guys that would have come home from the experience of whatever they over there and
Yeah,
just
yeah,
not felt like they belonged. And
yeah,
there's that just kind of wanderlust, that open road. Hey, I just kind of want to keep moving. That kind of energy, because
yeah,
I've said before that that's where the motorcycle culture kind of comes from. For some reason, this song to me made me think of that very specific type of era, and
Okay.
a guy just coming home to Natchez, however you pronounce it, Alabama. Just a
Yeah.
big, empty, doesn't feel like he belongs. And it's not sad. It's not like, oh, no one loves me. I don't belong. It's more like, I just don't fit here. I fit out
Yeah.
there and the open road.
Yeah.
And
Got
then you
okay.
brought up making it.
Yes. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Where do you want to start with this one?
Well, I mean, I love the clean piano and voice opening. It's so open. It's so honest and real.
Hmm.
And this whole song is honest and real. I mean, for anyone who's ever tried to be more than what they are,
Oh, yes.
tell yourself lies. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You turn things into you turn negatives into positives all the time because you have to, or you're not going to keep going.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just about the struggle between creativity and real life, and whatever level that is. Because you constantly have to like find different ways to justify the bullshit if you want to keep on creating.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, that's
Yeah, that's what I thought it was about too. He's making it. He's trying. It's a struggle. It's not
yeah,
fun. It's a grind. And there's something else in here that he said that just who haven't, especially when you get at our age and you're more open about heartbreak and
yeah, 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 sure,
different chemical use and whatever. But he
yeah.
says, if this bottle were an hourglass, I'd
Mm.
say that I'm about an hour past.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that line hangs. It could mean is so much. Is he finally
yeah,
done? Because, like we said, he's got to get up tomorrow. Or is he
right.
just real recognizing, I know I've been done for a while, but here I am. Just,
Yeah, or maybe he should have been home an hour ago.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
Just, he knows it's not good for him. And I thought that's neat to put into a song like this because he admits
definitely.
it. It's like, yeah, I know. I'm right there and I know it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he says multiple times like he's turned. I can't remember what he says, but what is something about lies? Like he's made making lies something.
Yeah.
But that to me
There's
was like that was the synopsis of the song. Like he's making lies into truths, but that's not exactly what he says, but it's kind of the meaning of it.
no, that kind of works. It's kind of a play on faking it to make it, right? He's
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
but he's faking it.
Yeah.
And that's also kind of what you do. You get out there and you try to make it.
Yep.
Uh yeah, the line about the lines, God damn, he's a pretty, if you like this style of music, he's a real underrated lyricist too.
Sure. Yeah.
Because it's more subtle and clever than it is, right out wordplay. It's I don't know.
Yeah.
Pronounce bottle hours have a mini, but down, blah blah. Between the lines that I've crossed, the friends that I've lost, I'm left here alone in my skin. Come on. But here we go. But I'm in pretty good shape for the shape that I'm in.
Hell yeah.
That's just, I haven't found the thing about the lies, unless it was that, the lines. But no, I didn't
Maybe I was
find.
mishearing what he said. Yeah, maybe I was mishearing what he said. But I thought that he.
But yeah, you're right. I think you're
Honest.
100% right about what this song is about. It's
Yeah.
it's fake it to make it, and he is, but it's not. He knows he's doing it. It's not going great. It's just the grind of life. You know what I mean? It
Yep. Yeah.
it sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
Where do we go? Baby, what do you want me to
What me to
do?
do, man?
Let's fucking go. This song
Man,
is just, it goes.
it's a,
It's
yeah,
everything.
it's another one that like morphs over its 3 or 4 minutes into something. By the time you get to the end, it's a different animal. You
Yeah.
know. Um.
They did that a lot. A lot of the endings like
Yeah.
bloom out, I guess, instead of
Yeah.
just like I'd mentioned before, like especially with and maybe a little bit with Braden Stewart, but he used more country. With Devil to Pay,
Mhm.
Devil to Pay, Devil. Yeah. some of their
That's
stuff rides out, like chun, chun, and it
right. Sure.
rides out. Not
Yeah.
this. This builds to the choir chorus almost.
Hmm.
Like it man, it's that Southern church. It builds, it builds, it builds, and it's letting it all out in that good way, that praising way.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love that kind of choir element that a lot of these Southern artists use. Jelly Roll uses it. Well, he
Sure.
might, it's more gospel.
Yeah.
Maybe choir's the wrong word. I love that
Well,
gospel element.
yeah, but I mean, a gospel choir is a thing,
Yeah,
like
that's true.
that's, yeah, yeah.
It's
So,
just there was a neat line I heard once about those black Southern churches and why people tend to like it is because they celebrate their faith, and a lot of Catholic masses and stuff like that seem to mourn it.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
like and behave, but
yeah,
not the Southern Baptists. They're like, we feel good. We
yeah,
love. It's an energy. It's a
100%. Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
positivity kind of. It's a determination also.
yep, for sure.
Yeah, I love the song. I have
Yeah, so,
family from Alabama,
oh,
so
nice,
that
nice.
came up a little bit through this album, especially the last song. But
My family's kind of from the West and from the Northeast,
what
and
would the
some are from like England and stuff, but they all pretty much moved down to Tennessee.
Oh,
The
okay.
majority of my family lives in Tennessee now. I don't know what it was that drew everybody there, but the whole freaking family just migrated to Tennessee. So
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know. That's a pretty common story for that area though.
yeah,
And it's real nice. I've been down there. It's really, really
sure,
nice.
yeah,
It's
yeah, definitely.
all
I
right.
would keep going, but yeah. So I said for this song, and I kind of just described the structure of it, which
Mm.
I do that a lot. But it starts out as kind of like a slow burn bluesy song, and then it morphs into a juke joint stomp, and then out
Oh
of
yeah.
nowhere it turns into a heavy, swampy. I don't know, it gets thick, and then it's over. It's
Yeah.
like, man, yeah,
There was there's something going on this album that really I kind of wondered about because I could just picture, and to me, for some reason, this is like a core attraction thing that I think is super sexy. I
yeah,
could just picture thick, you know what I mean? Girl with some meat on, right? Just
yeah, yeah, yeah,
white cotton shirt or dress, just dancing, just grooving to the music, all sweaty. Like
yeah, yeah. I could
that
see it.
might as well be me describing porn. That's
Right.
it's such a core. And again, I have none of this Southern anything
Yeah,
in my actual life.
yeah.
So I wonder, my dad grew up in Alabama.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily, actually. He grew up mostly in Hope, which is already right here. So it doesn't really work. But I was wondering if there's not like a DNA element. That's hilarious because we joked about inbreeding.
We did.
Yeah, but if there's not just something in the vibration of the very people. I've talked about sounds and vibration could possibly change the core of what makes you human.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It just sits in that area. It's in the rain, it's in the fog. But I'm not sure if that's really what Alabama is. Because
yeah. Okay.
now, if you think about Alabama, yeah, we don't really want to go down there. They've unfortunately gotten to this poor level
Hmm.
well, that's actually an interesting thing now that I say it. What happened? Because the people, like the way this makes you feel, that era, that stuff you imagine, still would have been poor,
Yeah.
but they're not singing about being poor. They're not singing about missing something. It's more like they're celebrating that this is their life. Even when it's my girl left me, it's still like rich, it's still alive, it's still, and this is a thing, especially with this album and the way it makes me feel, that AI does not do.
Oh yeah, AI. I actually thought about that when I was listening to this. Like, there's no way AI could have made this album
No,
or anything even remotely close to this album.
no. And I've heard them do bluesy kind of stuff, and it's okay. But that
Yeah,
formula is still back there. The way it's worded, you still know that you just can't do this.
yeah, for sure.
And
Yeah,
that seems to be part of what you and I both like about music too, is when we find these intangible kind of, we don't even know what it
yeah,
is,
yeah. It's just
and it just grabs us.
yeah, yeah, man.
And I put no Bono, not a single Bono, not one. This is a
No,
no Bono album, no
yeah,
pretension, no bullshit,
yeah, definitely.
no politics,
Yeah, no politics. Yeah, yeah,
none of that. Just my life's falling apart. I'm drinking in the bar. It's not
right.
that bad though. And fuck, I gotta get up tomorrow.
Yeah. So last song,
Yeah.
man,
What do you want to say?
Alabama. Um, so let's see, what did I put down? It's very gospel tinged.
Does it sit up there with dun 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 dun? You know what I'm trying to say? Sweet home Alabama.
Alabama.
Because,
Well, it's a completely different thing, you know?
but it's still, you hear it and you're like, yeah, yeah, okay, that's Alabama.
Yeah, but this is so much more personal. You know, Sweet Home Alabama is supposed to be an anthem for the state, you
Okay.
know? Whereas this is, I actually put that it's a cool story song.
Oh yeah.
It's a story about picking somebody up on the side of the road, and it turns out to be something way fucking different than you thought it was going to be.
Oh
Um,
yeah, the lyrics.
yeah, I've said it's gospel tinged. It sounds like it was written by someone on a chain gang. It has
Yeah,
that sound that
I
if you ever
know.
listen to that, like my oh brother, where art thou, like that kind
Mm,
of stumpy, like
yeah.
you know. Um, and then as I'm listening to it, I said, "Oh shit, it's a murder ballad." Like, it's a fucking murder. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It just, kind of hits you with the punchline out of nowhere. And then the album ends with a few seconds of feedback and then silence. And I mean, that's perfect.
Yeah. It's
Um,
a Southern murder ballad. It's a movie. It's
yeah.
a story. It's the South. They covered all of it. All
Yeah.
of it. You had the
Yeah.
song about the working man, oh, gotta get up tomorrow. You had the
Yeah.
heartbreak song. You have the young, vibrant, that's the swing blues, the sexy blues. And
Yeah.
then you had straight storytelling.
Yeah. We had a song
That's
about the
the,
devil. Let's not
yeah,
forget that.
that's the throwback to the stuff you were talking about, the country western,
Yeah.
that kind of is blues adjacent,
Mhm.
especially Johnny Cash, that kind of thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man, I really love this album. There's so much
Thank
going
you.
on as far as all these different connections in life. Made me think of movies like Drugstore Cowboy. Have you ever seen that?
Mhm. I haven't, but
Oh man, it's kind of got a
Matt
desperation.
Dillon, right?
Yep, yep.
Okay.
And Rush. Have you ever seen that? It's about two
But,
cops. Greg Allman's in it. Oh
nice.
man, it's
Jennifer
real good.
Jason Leigh is the chick, right, in that movie.
I think so.
And I think she might also be in Drugstore Cowboy, right, or no?
But I don't think she's in Drugstore Cowboy. But
Okay.
I do think
Okay.
that's her in Rush.
Rush, yeah.
Yeah. Great movie. But it's got a southern kind of, because it takes place kind of in that
Right.
area. There's like a
I think I
poor
have the
kind of
soundtrack for Rush.
um
I have no idea why, but I think I have the soundtrack.
because that one song's on it.
With
Na na
Sting,
na na na
does
na.
doesn't
Hush.
it doesn't it have the tune that Sting and Eric Clapton did?
I doubt it.
I hate to say it, I hate to sing it. It was probably me.
I wonder if
Isn't
there's
that
two
Rush?
different.
That might not be on Rush. I might just
I
be
know the book is
thinking of a
behind
different
me,
song.
but I don't know exactly. From 91.
Movie, I mean. Now I want to know what song, what movie that song is in, though. 'Cause it's a great song.
Yeah, it was Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Okay, cool.
No, she's a rookie cop and he's a deep undercover,
I think I have seen Rush,
and
actually,
it
now that I
spirals
think
out of
about it.
control and
Right.
everything.
Doesn't somebody get shot in the end, like, and they die in somebody else's arms or something?
Yeah,
Okay, I have seen that movie.
yeah,
And it has Knocking on Heaven's Door plays at the end, right?
maybe.
Like over the credits?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, I have seen that movie a million fucking years ago, though.
Yeah. And there's another 80s movie with what's his Charlie Sheen called Above the Law. It's a biker
Okay.
movie. It's
Oh, sure.
awesome. For some reason, those feel of those movies, this is kind of what the sound reminded me of, like a frantic desperation, a kind of not poor. It's such a hard thing to say because when you say poor, not maybe lower class, because you're not
Right.
poor, not robbing, you're not holes in your, but you're struggling to get by. You're barely making it. That's why the town, you're down here at the dump. We're the one cougar in town. You know what I mean? The
Yeah,
one hot mom.
yeah. It's probably me is from Lethal Weapon 3, by the way.
What?
It's probably me is from Lethal Weapon 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah, I just love this whole kind of universe. I love the trope of it. I like a good Western when I can find one.
Yeah, sure.
And
Sure.
that, like Unforgiven, Tombstone, those are great
I
Westerns. But I know
love
there's a
Tombstone, man.
whole line of schlock,
Yeah,
cheap
sure.
whatever a Western B movie is.
Yeah,
So I already kind of like this feel.
yeah.
Maybe it's because, and I actually wrote this down. This whole album says "fuck winter." I remember that from the last one, but it's all hot and
Yeah,
warm,
yeah. Winter
humid.
sucks.
I don't
Winter is like the government. It totally sucks.
know. It's interesting that now that I'm reflecting on it, no politics at all.
None.
None.
Yeah, yeah.
No real anger either. You know what I mean?
Really? Yeah, no.
So
Dude,
nothing that I would say that you shouldn't sit in this world for too long.
yeah.
It's probably a good drive album, summer drive album. If you got,
Sure.
you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or sitting on the back porch, sit on
Oh,
the front
that for
porch,
sure. With
with the
Sun
windows
Tea.
open, you're playing it. Yeah, yeah.
My mom, my stepmom, I think I've said this on here, so I'll be quick about it. But she made sun tea, leaves, water, hot water, tea bags,
Nice.
set it
Nice.
outside.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
different.
my mom did that occasionally too.
Yeah, it hits different.
Yeah,
I don't know
definitely.
why I don't try to make it now, but
So we always used to have, I think I talked about this, but back home, there was an apple festival every year.
oh, I don't remember this. An apple festival?
Yeah, yeah. So Ithaca, or I mean, Brookendale, New York, is famous for their apples. I have no idea why. So every year they'd have a big apple festival, and we would always, buy a bag of apples, like that was part of the deal. But then we
Mhm.
would also buy cider. And as the festival progressed, it was like a week long thing, I think. The cider would get cheaper and cheaper.
Mhm.
And so towards the end of the festival, we would buy a bunch of jugs of cider and set them out on the side of the house in the sun,
Mhm.
to try to turn them alcoholic.
Wow.
And we, I mean, as little kids, were convinced that we were getting drunk off this cider. I don't know if we actually were, but we were trying to ferment the cider by just
That's
leaving the jugs out in the sun.
I don't even know what to
And I
do.
mean, we're little kids, like
I know.
7. You
No,
know
I
what I
get
mean?
it.
Just trying to get trashed on cider.
I get it.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
yeah. But the Sun tea
And
just made me think about that because we used to try to make Sun cider alcohol.
yeah,
And you'd see like all the kids would like do it. We'd all use like our change or whatever, because by the end of the festival, the cider would be really cheap. So we'd,
Yeah,
we'd all buy like 3 or 4 jugs, and you'd go around the neighborhood and you'd see all these jugs of cider sitting up against people's houses out in the sun, because all the kids were convinced that we were going to be able to get drunk off the cider.
that's great. That's
Yes.
great.
Why were we even trying to get drunk?
Who knows?
We were
What else are you
children.
gonna do? We were outside talking to our neighbors today, and their granddaughter, and she's little, was over, and I was just talking about how I'm a latchkey kid. So I was pretty much always about 2 seconds from death.
Yeah,
Always, no matter
fair.
what.
Yeah,
I was either going to fall off a cliff, get hit by a car, drown my,
yeah,
two
yeah,
seconds, the slightest,
yeah,
and it's gone.
yeah.
It's gone.
Oh yeah, yeah. Casey is so cautious for an 11-year-old. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm glad,
Yeah. Yeah.
but at the
Absolutely.
same time, it's like he's not doing any of the crazy stuff that I used to do.
No.
Uh, One time when I was left home alone, there was some toast in the
Oh my
toaster
God.
that I needed to get out, and I
Uh-oh.
stuck a knife in it and tried to pop it out, and it shocked me,
Yeah.
and I thought it looked like I was breakdancing. So I left the knife in there and went and got a bunch of my friends, and I was like, "Look at this!" And I grabbed the knife so I could breakdance.
Wow.
What? Jeez. Yeah. Welcome to the '80s, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. We all have just okay, so my dad was away at work and
Yeah.
he had this glass top table, right? He'd had it for a long time. And
Mhm.
for some stupid reason, me and my brother Brian are running and jumping
Yeah.
over it onto
Yeah.
the couch.
Sure. Yeah. Why
Yeah,
not?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Except for one of us, I think me looking back on it, but I don't remember exactly. One of us hit it,
Mhm.
broke it,
Right. Right.
and
Right.
we didn't know what to do. So I remember calling my dad at work, and it's just we weren't doing nothing really. We were just
Yeah.
kind of being dumb.
Right.
We didn't
Right.
have the internet. We didn't have. I mean, we had Nintendo, but evidently we didn't want to go sit down and play. I mean, sit
Yeah.
still.
Jump over the table, dude.
Yeah, let's go.
Nuts. Why not?
It's crazy just
Yeah.
thinking about that. Is that all gone, or do you think kids will eventually be like, "Oh, dude, you know what?
So
I put my phone down the other day, and
yeah.
me and Bobby, we just kind of rode our bikes around.
Right.
You ever
Right.
done that? You ever just like
Yeah.
will kids eventually rediscover that whatever that is, we've talked about this too,
Yeah. Yeah.
getting your bike. For me, for our age, you got your bike. Come
Yeah.
on. That's your horse. That's your rocket. That's your spaceship.
I love my
Race
bike. Yeah.
car. That's your
Yeah. Casey has no interest in riding a bike. We talked about it again today, and he said it's only got 2 wheels. He was like, it seems really dangerous. And I was just like, well,
No, no, that to me, that's him manipulating your OCD.
I mean, he might have a little OCD too,
Because you
you
go,
know?
oh
So,
yeah, oh man, my kid doesn't want to be in danger at all. And he's really
yeah.
thinking, I don't want to ride your stupid old people bike, Dad. Go away.
No, I really think that it's more, he's like, I think he doesn't think he could do it. I think he doesn't think he could keep something that only has 2 wheels up.
Yeah.
And so he's afraid he'll get hurt.
Plus, he
But,
doesn't have to.
yeah,
Right? Like, how else were you going to go over to your buddy's house?
right,
You
right,
can
right.
walk, but man, walking across town sucks balls. It
Yeah, it
always
does.
sucked balls.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So now
But,
you're riding a bike. Now you're
yeah,
mobile.
yeah. I mean, yeah, a bike to me was the coolest thing ever, and especially for a kid who had a lot of stuff going on inside of him that he wanted to get out.
Yeah,
Bike was an easy way to do it, man. You get on that thing and you just ride forever.
yeah.
There were times when I would ride my bike so far
Mhm.
that I would freak out because I wasn't sure how I was going to get back home. I'd
We
look around and I'd be like, holy crap, where am I? I don't even remember the turns that I took.
we growing up, and I've mentioned this before, but that's in Hope when I was younger. It's where my dad lived, and we'd come up on the weekends, me and my brother, who's
Yeah.
3 years older. and I have two younger cousins. So really, that's just kind of what we did. You just you just rode your bike around town,
Yeah.
and everybody knew who we were. We couldn't You couldn't get in any trouble, so there were no real threats at the time.
Right.
Because even once we yelled, we were learning to cuss. That's so funny. Something like "eat shit and die," something at this
Yeah.
car, and
Yeah.
then we get home, and of course my dad already knew because they're like, "Oh, there's
Something.
some Quillen kids again acting wild. I better call them,
Yelling
let them
eat shit and
know."
die. Yeah.
That's a real learning, a valuable learning thing to just
Yeah.
be wandering right like that with your friends, just wandering. Let's sneak over to the school and do what? I don't know.
Let's see what's there,
Let's see
Let's,
and see what's there.
yeah. Yeah. That was always the big thing, man. Wanting to see what was there.
Yeah, now it's let's jump on Xbox and play Call of Duty. And
Yeah.
me, I was like, let's grab our water guns and go play Call of Duty. We'd be outside, or I don't know. I was pretty much, yeah, yeah. If it was nice,
Yeah.
we were outside. We
So
didn't have a choice.
yeah, yeah, dude. In the summertime, I had to get up and leave.
Yeah.
I was not allowed to come back
Nah,
until
my parents didn't want to deal with
until
my bitch
dark.
ass.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Oh,
wanted me to take that crazy and go.
yeah. It's funny. My son has a friend, and like their house sounds insane. Um, like
I feel like I was that friend for everyone growing up.
yeah,
I'm the
but
wild. I was feral, man.
one one night I'm like home, and Casey was spending the night over there, and I get a message that said, "Has Casey ever used a sawzall before?"
What?
And I was like, "No." And he was like, and then the dad was like, "Oh well, he's pretty good at it. He's out there cutting up ice with a sawzall."
Uh,
And I was just like,
uh,
"Okay."
uh,
I mean,
I have questions, and I'm not even this kid's dad.
yeah, and I mean, Casey talks about so like the kid who's his friend.
Uh-huh.
He's like he'll just walk around the yard with an axe, like a full size axe, just carrying it around and just chopping random things. And they make fires and like, and here's the thing. So like, I trust Casey. I think he's
Right.
a pretty
Maybe they're
responsible
just
kid.
learning
He's
about
definitely smart.
woodworking, about what a sawzall does, what handyman stuff.
I mean, maybe, or they're just being crazy. Casey's literally talked about that place and said that it's like the Wild West. Um, they have a car on the property that doesn't run, and the kids just get in it and like fuck around and like climb on it and climb inside of it. And
Well, that actually sounds awesome to me. I'm
yeah,
not
and
gonna
see,
lie.
that's the thing. I don't want him to not be a kid, and
Yeah.
so I think it's fine for him to have one place where people act a little crazy.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're getting
You
at. Yeah, I
know,
agree.
I mean, there's adults there. So I mean, it's like I hope that that things aren't too out of hand, but then I
Well,
also
some people get it
trust
too.
my
They
son.
know.
I
Yeah.
trust my son to not go overboard with anything. So
Some people know. You just gotta, that's kind of what you gotta let boys do. They gotta
yeah,
climb all over shit. They gotta break shit. They gotta cut shit. They just,
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
it's
he's
hardwired.
not doing that crap at my house. So
What's interesting now that since I don't believe, let me be careful here, that
yeah.
men and women are equal. I think we're two different, complete
Okay.
creatures.
Interesting.
But
Okay.
it's interesting that men or boys, however you want to word that, want
Yeah.
to fight, break, test their strength against something,
Yeah.
and women want to or seem to want to create, be mothers, be nurturing. It's two completely different energies, right? It's
Yeah.
black and white. It's not good and bad, but it's two dual energies that come together like that. It's kind of interesting, and a lot of people, hopefully your friends are those are your son's friends' parents
Yeah.
who heard it from a guy who heard it from a friend who heard it that you were messing around. Anyway,
Yes.
hopefully they're the type of people that just understand you got to let kids just run wild. You have
Right.
to.
Right. Well, here's the thing too. That kid has two sisters, and they are wild animals too. So it's kind of the whole family, and I mean
That
that in a
ties
good
back
way. I'm
into
not
because
being
girls,
remotely like,
as feral girls,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
that's
The girls break things and chop things up just like the boys do. Set fires.
yeah. Well,
It's
feral girls are a whole different animal. Well, look at
yeah,
cats, right? Yeah, of any size. Yeah,
yeah,
the lions, they're big, they're dangerous, but they're also kind of lazy. They're going to flop around. A
right,
female of the cat species are uh, dangerous at all times,
yeah,
sneaky as fuck at all times.
yeah,
They love to kill shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I saw this stat once about outside cats, and
Right.
they kill like millions of birds a year.
Oh, I'm
Like they're
sure.
just little killing machines.
Yeah, dude. Do you know? So like one time in our yard, we had a cat, and it was out in the yard, and it
Hmm.
was making this like cooing noise, and this bird flew right down next to it, and then it jumped up and grabbed it out of the air. So it was like it had called the bird, and the
Yeah.
bird was like, "Okay." And I don't know if that's a thing, but that's totally what it looked like. Like,
I bet it's a thing. Hunters, they're the I mean, cats are like
yeah,
the hunters of you know what I mean? So
sure,
probably if you're a
yeah.
smart hunt, because humans do it, right? You
Oh,
do
sure. We
like
got
a
duck
elk
calls and
call,
stuff like that. Yeah, yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Well, this tracks or expands because I've been hearing stuff about different animals that are starting to learn some very interesting traits.
Okay.
Like there's this group of I want to say maybe orangutans. Uh, they're spearfishing now.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
So what you're saying is there's going to be a revolution soon.
There's something going on with
Man.
animals that are like crows, raven. Those fuckers are smart. There
Yeah.
seems to
Yeah.
be like an overall thing going on where some animal species are evolving a little bit. Like now these
Right.
monkeys learn how to spearfish.
That's crazy. And dude, I will say, like, I think that geese didn't always act like geese act now.
No, they have no fear.
Right. And geese used to flutter and they used to go away.
Right,
Like, and I feel like the fact that geese have become more aggressive and more protective and more territorial of whatever piece of land they happen to be standing on,
right,
um, is something. I think that's a sign of like evolved intelligence.
right. It knows that for some reason the car, the
Yeah,
human,
yeah,
has something to do with it. Because I make this joke about them that they'll try to fight cars. Because I've
yeah,
seen,
yeah, dude. So when I was a kid, there was geese at the park, and you could literally run through the middle of them, and they would fly up into the air. Now, if you were to try to run through of the middle of some geese, you'd be a fucking dead man.
yeah.
Like they
Well,
would be like, "No, this ain't happening."
let me
So
let me put on my tinfoil hat here.
yeah,
If by chance you hear stories about they call it geoengineering, where maybe they're spraying stuff from planes to make us more aggressive. Maybe they're putting stuff in the water and the
sure.
food to what if that's starting to show up? Because a goose, that's kind of what it eats, trash,
Yeah,
whatever's around,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
whatever water. They're not worried about this pond water is disgusting.
Right,
So
right.
maybe it's some kind of just evolution of,
Man, be wild.
or they're just fed up.
I mean, something's going on, regardless of what it is. There's something happening with geese and
I
and
think it's how
thinking
animals
orangutans killing
get used
steers.
to people.
Yeah,
I think it's got something to do. I could imagine to especially a goose or an orangutan, a monkey, how erratic a human must seem. I mean, just look at me off the top of your head. I move my
yeah,
hands a lot. I'm here, there, everywhere.
right.
To a predatory animal, That's dangerous.
Yeah, sure. Sure,
That's a
sure, sure.
constant. Why is it moving so much? Why is it moving? Especially a cat. That's
Right.
so
Right.
after a while, the behavior of the human, they might not know exactly what a human is, right? But they might have an overall feel like we know what a duck is.
Yeah.
We might not know enough about an individual duck, but we know what bears are. We know as humans, fucking leave bears alone.
Yeah. Don't poke them.
And if you're a bird with their small little brain, they don't even know what fear is.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
just like, you, let's fight, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Geese are scary.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
assholes too.
yeah, yeah, dude. I was literally just walking past a goose one time, one by itself,
Hmm.
which is rare. Like you don't usually find one goose by itself, but I was just walking past it, man, cutting across a field at work, and it stood up and got huge. And I
Yeah,
threw my backpack at it, and it went sideways and then came straight at me. And I was like, I'm gonna die. I didn't know what to do. Like I didn't get,
yeah.
and I mean, I just kind of like got out of its range,
Hmm.
And then I had to wait for it to like not be pissed anymore and go away before I could even go get my backpack. It was stupid.
I wonder if it's a one-track mind, bird brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's mad, rah, not mad, rush you. It
yeah,
doesn't. It's too stupid or too bird brained to have
yeah.
any other kind of thought about. Hey, this might be dangerous.
Right, right. And it just made this crazy noise. Like dude,
No, birds are cunts, dude.
it
I
was
don't
not
like
dope.
birds.
It was not dope. Well, my girlfriend, when I was in high school, had one of those lovebirds. I think they're parakeets.
Yeah,
And she used to have to take it out to like clean its cage and stuff. And most of the time, she just put her finger in there, and it would just walk onto her finger and stand there. But one time, she put her finger in there for it to stand on, and it bent down and bit her, like right on
yeah.
the part, like the edge of your thumbnail, and it like ripped that part of her freaking finger off. She couldn't get it off. She was shaking her hand and stuff, and had a hold of her. So yeah,
Birds are cunts.
birds fucking suck.
Dinosaurs were probably birds.
Yeah, that's what
They'll
they
just
say.
shrink down that behavior. I mean,
Yeah,
their beak,
yeah.
it's not just a cute little look at it. No, it's
No,
sharp and pointy for a reason. That's what they do.
yeah.
They like to peck and
Yeah, and they
birds are
will eat
cunts.
you. Yeah, they
Yeah.
will eat you. And there's
Well,
also, speaking of cats, a little bit.
nature's metal.
Yeah.
Do you know
But
about that Instagram? Go ahead with your cat story. I'll bring up
yeah, no.
nature's metal
So
later.
there was this study. Like I read this study where they were studying the behavior of cats, and they said that cats, domesticated cats, treat their owners like big cats treat their prey,
Yeah.
and that if domesticated cats were larger, they would have killed you by now.
Oh, absolutely.
So everyone who's like, "Oh, my cat loves me," it's not. I mean, there is some love there because you're petting it and feeding it and whatever.
Right, but its natural instincts is
Is to
kill.
kill you. Yeah,
Yeah, kill
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Kill it if it
Pretty
moves.
funny. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's hilarious because they are little murder machines that you can just pick up and you can scooch their heads, especially mine. You pick her up and she
right,
acts like you're shoving your fist up her butt. She like
right.
takes her paws and she pushes off of you and she
Yeah,
yells and she screams like you're
yeah,
killing her. It's like
yeah.
I think you made her helpless and she's mad
Right,
as hell about it now. It's like no, no, kill everything. No.
right, right, right.
They're funny little animals.
Yeah, and they give off some kind of a chemical that makes you
Oh,
oh,
toxoplasmosis or
yeah.
yeah.
So that's a predator thing too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
It's
we
like
should
they're
go in. I know
soothing
a little
you
bit
into
more.
like submission.
I know a little bit more about that if you actually want to talk about it. So
Sure. Yeah.
what
Yeah.
happens is they give off it's a parasite, right? And it
Oh,
makes
interesting.
the in rats and things, it makes them attracted like sexually, instinctually to the cats.
Oh, wow.
So it's like a yeah, so they just fucking murder those rats because
Yeah.
rats
So the
won't go
rats are
near
like, it's like
cats
a wow wow, and then the cat's like,
and it crosses over into people. Like it makes you want to take more risks, it makes you a little more aggressive, it and it's
Sure.
a common thing that cats carry. And it's part of why they tell pregnant women not to mess with cat
That
poop
is
and stuff.
wild.
Because they did some kind of study, like with a group, probably like racers or somebody like that, that were
Yeah.
love, risk, thrill seekers. And they all had, I think it's called toxoplasmosis. That's what this is. It's that
Interesting.
whatever from cats.
That's crazy shit.
Yeah, I need to look into it deeper so I understand a little bit better.
Yeah.
I just ran across it because cats are interesting, and I saw another thing on this weird behavior about this fungus that
Hmm.
that gets in animals,
Okay.
and then it just takes over them. It just takes them over.
Holy
Now,
shit.
now the animal's going to do whatever the fungus
The
wants it to
fungus
do.
tells us to do? Oh my God. That's wild.
That's scary.
Yeah. What if it? Wow. Yeah,
Right
like
now,
that.
I've only seen it like it's really rare. Like it can
Right.
infect some ants, but
Okay.
because I love crazy shit, I just wonder, okay, fine. But what if my friendly little dog decides he's going to eat an ant?
You're
And
right. Right.
with that
You become an
fungus,
odd person.
yeah, that's exactly where I was going to go with it. What if a
Yeah.
deer eats it and then we eat the deer and now
Right.
it's
Right.
interesting. The nature, the way nature and as a whole, which is weird because it has nothing to do with music,
Yeah.
like you could eat this plant and it'll maybe heal, fight cancer cells.
Sure.
Or you can eat this other plant that will turn you into a mindless zombie thing or
Yeah.
make you trip.
Right.
I don't know what, I think that's an ecosystem, right? That's what I'm talking about because cats do their part. They're the wrecking crew. They're the
Yeah.
army. They're nature's enforcers.
Yep. Yep.
It's nature's metal. It's so wild when you look at it in different perspectives, and people don't seem to do that. They're like, "Oh, a bear, a teddy bear. I want to hug."
Wow.
And I laugh at those people because I know it's going to happen.
Dude, so I am so anti like wild animal.
Hmm.
Um, like people who are just like, oh, so I used to fucking work with this guy, right? And he didn't want to pay taxes anymore. So he did the weirdest thing that I've ever heard of.
Okay.
He took a trailer, moved it out into the middle of the woods, and just started living out there with like a generator.
Oh yeah, you mean the Unabomber? I've heard this story. Go
Right,
ahead.
right, right. No, but he did, and he didn't know like whose property it was. He didn't freaking. He just put it out there. He figured he had it deep enough in the woods to where he could just live out there. And then he decided that he wanted to start inviting the animals into his fucking trailer. So he removed one of the sides of the trailer and put up like I don't know. I'm sure that it was more than just plastic, but it wasn't much more. Like he showed me a picture of it. But he basically put up a thing on the side of one of
Sounds
the
like a good idea with bad delivery.
right. But I mean he put it up so that animals could walk in and out. And he was talking about how like he'd eat his breakfast in the morning and there was fox who came in and would sit at the table with him while he ate.
Yeah, sure. A fox will do that. A bear won't.
Right, right, right. And I'm just like it just sounded like the fucking
A coyote won't.
craziest idea I'd ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Some
You
people
know?
don't recognize the danger of a wild animal. Dude, a
Yeah.
feral kitten will fuck you up.
Right, right, right. A chipmunk, dude.
Yeah.
You know? Seriously though,
Raccoons
like
fuck people
with
up
those little
all the time.
claws, if a chipmunk grabs you, you are screwed. Like it latches onto your leg, you are
Yeah.
fucked, man.
There's a reason we should be glad that most wild animals don't have thumbs.
Yeah.
Because look at
They
the ones that do. They will fuck you up.
yeah. One time, so like me and Kara were at the plasma center. We had just got done donating plasma. We were leaving, and there was a chipmunk, and it wasn't moving. And so she decided she was going to see how close she could get to it.
Okay.
And she's got like some bread or something in her hand, like that we
Hmm.
got from the grocery store, or the little store next to the plasma center. Um, she's walking closer and closer with it, and I was like, that thing's gonna eat your fucking face.
Yeah.
You know? And she's just like, look, it's being so cool, it's not running away. And I'm like, yeah, that's because it's trying to figure out how to eat your face. I
Yeah.
was like,
I mean, what else is a wild animal going to do?
yeah, yeah.
People learn, you said
It's
something about
scared
monkeys.
of you right now, and
Uh,
that's why it's not moving. It's like, holy shit, this big thing is close to me. And
yep.
it's trying to decide whether it's gonna take off, whether
Mhm.
freezing in your spot is good enough, or whether it should attack you and tear your whole face off. I was like,
You
that's
imagine getting your face tore off by a chipmunk? Man, you
suck.
can't tell nobody. You got to make something up. You got to, you were attacked by a mongoose. You were attacked by a bear, a feral cat. You barely survived it. It's wild, man. It was
Yeah.
almost death to me. You can't, got attacked by a chipmunk.
Got my check
What?
that because I'm
You
an
telling
idiot.
me
I was
that
trying to feed it bread.
you were like, come here, Alvin. Why don't you sing me a song, you cute little, let me get you a little red hoodie or a little red sweater. And it,
Yeah,
no, we're done.
runs up your face.
Yeah. It's like you specious bitch. We're not all Alvin and the Chipmunks. I
Right.
don't sing, motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm
I
gonna
don't sing the blues. I eat faces.
I eat faces. All wild animals eat faces. That's the
Oh
moral of the
yeah, I
story.
always hear, not always, I don't know why I come across it, stories of people with pet monkeys, pet orangutans, and then
I
one
saw,
day they just
yeah,
decide your face.
I saw a video of a chick with a spider monkey. This was a while ago, but it was trying to get her, and she was
Yeah.
holding it up in the air, but it was like using its weight and stuff to pull itself down and trying to like get her face, and she was just like ah, and screaming. I'm like, why did you just throw it? But I guess if she threw it, it could attack.
Yeah.
So she
Yeah.
was just trying to hold it away, but it was crazy, dude. I'm just
I don't
like,
know about spider monkeys, but I know big monkeys, they know
yeah,
what they're doing. That's why
yeah,
they
for
go
sure.
for the nose. They go for your, they're vicious. They go for the
Yeah,
genitals.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
there's none of that. A cat's going to toy with you. No, it's
right.
go. It's weakness. Grab it.
Grab it, rip it off, tear it apart, eat it. That freaking movie about the monkey with the rabies,
Primate, the new one,
dude. I don't. Yeah,
or
that
Monkey
looks.
Shines, the one that
I
escaped.
think. I think it's primate. It's the monkey's really really smart, and it talks to them with like a speaking spell and stuff. And it's been like their pet for a really long time.
That kind
And
of sounds like Primate. It's a newer
yeah,
movie, right?
yeah. It's
Yeah,
only
probably
a couple
Primate.
years old. And then
Oh
they.
no, Primate's new, new.
No, this is like 2004 or
Is
five.
it the monkey with the
No,
they
no, this is a real monkey. It's
yeah,
a.
but the thing for it was
Yeah, I know
the
what you're
monkey
talking
with the
about.
symbols. It was called it was kind of a different take on the Stephen King Monkey Shines, right?
No, this wasn't anything like that. This is
Okay.
like rich people have a pet monkey. They love it. The monkey loves them. Everyone leaves the house.
Hmm.
The monkey gets rabies.
Oh.
They come home from spring break. The girl comes home from spring break with three of her friends, and the
Hmm.
monkey eats them all in their mansion. They
Awesome.
live in like Hawaii. So, yeah. So the
That kind of
monkey,
thing happens. I watched
right?
this. I don't remember exactly what it was. Maybe it's just a clip or something, but these people had a big orangutan and
Okay.
man, it was big.
Yeah.
And most of the time it would be down in this like caged in area.
Yeah. Yeah.
But sometimes, and they used to let it out more, but it like you said, something happens. There's things
Right.
monkey like they don't like jealousy. Like
True.
I heard this story about a guy who owned a monkey for years, rescued it, so it was close with him. It was okay.
Yeah.
They put it with other monkeys in the zoo or whatever. So on its birthday, he brought cake,
Okay.
cut the cake, and gave to his monkey first.
Right.
The rest of the monkeys tore him and that monkey apart.
Holy shit.
Yep, because no cake for them,
Right. Oh
like
my
a
God.
jealousy thing. And it
That's
was like
crazy.
they didn't wait to see if
They were getting any cake. They
yep,
were
it
just
was
like,
just they attacked. And it's a because you have to all of it.
That's crazy, dude.
That's a weird thing to me
Yeah.
because does that make everything communal?
In the monkey.
Or is it the food? Like food is so rare, so whatever in the wild that
Right.
if you don't give them food and you give somebody else food, they got to go take it. It's food.
Right. Right. Did you hear about Punch? You know about Punch?
No.
So there's
And
this little,
Judy?
there's this little bitty monkey.
Oh, I heard this sad little, we got a mom or whatever is carrying around
Right.
this little doll.
Right. So yeah, it's for whatever reason, its mom freaking rejected it. Like it was trying to hang out with its brothers and sisters and its mom and stuff, and its mom just kept pushing it away, pushing it away. And so they went and I'm assuming the monkey was in captivity or at least under observation.
Right.
They went and got it a stuffed animal.
Yeah.
And it like fell in love with this stuffed animal and it just carried it around with it and drug it around. And Casey is in love with Punch, so he's following the whole thing. Punch is a
Right.
little older now and he has a mate now.
Hmm.
So Casey's like, "Oh, and Punch fell in love, and now he has a wife." And I'm just like, "Cool, man."
Yeah. Why don't you go say hi, Casey? And Punch is
Yeah,
gonna go,
yeah.
oh,
Punch is gonna rip
face.
your freaking arms
Yeah.
off. But
I was gonna bring up earlier, you were
yeah,
talking about cats.
yeah,
If I remember correctly, and I actually meant to look it up this week because I'm weird, there is supposed to be some hieroglyphics in Egypt that imply that whoever those people were, the pyramids built
yeah.
made domestic cats.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I ran across it somewhere looking at something else, and I was like, oh, I
Okay.
need to get back to that because I'd at least, because where do they come from?
Right, right.
We know where domestic dogs come from. They come from wolves getting closer to camp, and then you breed them. The
Yeah,
same basic thing.
right. Well, so I heard that ancient Egypt had an issue with rats in their ducks.
Mm.
Like they were dying in the water. You know how
Hmm.
like Egypt was one of the first civilizations to have aqueducts and things like
Yeah.
that. So rats were falling into the aqueducts and dying. They were drowning, and it was making people sick. So they started bringing cats into the homes or into the cities at least to kill the rats to keep them out of the water. And then eventually they started moving into the homes.
I
That's what
wonder
I had heard.
if it's that's kind of what it's saying, because cats in Egypt is a thing, but
Yeah,
maybe that's what to them that's what that visualizes. They would have known, yeah, if you see a cat in the street, that's good because that
right.
cat is going to take care of the
The rat problem. Yeah.
all right, how do we tell if the pyramids is like a information deposit, how do we tell somebody that no, cats are good?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we put them and make them look regal, and people were like, "Oh, they worship cats." When they're
Right.
actually
Right.
trying to say something like, "Look, domestic cat or small cat good for."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know, it's interesting.
Yeah. Definitely. But yeah,
They
that's
had
what
to
I
come
had
from
heard. That
somewhere.
they brought them in to clean out the aqueducts because they were rats were falling in and fucking people up. Because
The
you
plague
can't
came from
drink water
rats.
full of dead rats. You
Yep.
know what I mean? It's not how
The
it works.
Black Plague or the bubonic plague, one of them is from
Yeah.
rats. Well,
Yeah.
fleas
Yeah.
on rats, but fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Rats are nasty motherfuckers, dude.
Oh yeah.
Rats are not cool.
Yeah, but they're a garbage crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it
You know the
all
song Rats by Clutch?
it's rats, 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 isn't it? With
It's rats all over the dishes.
no, by
Please tell me
Clutch.
what the Rat King said. Yeah,
What album is this on?
it's on the first one. Yeah.
What is their first album
All
called?
over the dishes. Transnational Speedway League.
Transnational.
Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah.
It's on that.
Yeah,
That's with Shogun named Marcus
it is.
and
Yeah, and El Jefe speaks and
yeah. See, the
Binge and
problem is
Purge.
yeah, those no Bench and Purge is on
No, Binge and Purge is on the first album.
it's not on the EP on
It may be on an EP2, but it's definitely on the first album.
there's an EP after that,
Yeah.
Impetus.
I haven't heard that. So, I mean, it's totally possible if they put it on there too, but it's,
I could be confused too, just
yeah.
like we learned with a couple different bands, but Borgo Pass is the one that jumps out.
Yeah.
When you listen to these bands for years,
Oh,
you have a
yeah. Stuff
playlist
starts
in your
to,
head.
Yeah, dude, wrestling. I have so much wrestling in my head now that it just like all gloms together. Like I have a hard time remembering when certain things happened and who did what and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Chat GPT is good at pointing that out.
I don't know.
I will call you out on this, and I'm just like, fuck you.
Yeah, we've talked. AI's getting weird,
Mm.
weirder. And it's already a weird concept, right? But
Yeah, yeah.
what if you're just some Joe Schmo and you don't think AI lies? You don't know. You're like you don't believe it. Or
You're an
Google would
idiot.
never curate my information.
Yeah. I
They
mean, you
would.
figure that out so quickly though. Like so if I do a search on Spotify, right?
Mhm.
And I search for
A
I don't
song it made up.
sure, but that's not no, but
Oh.
if I search for a song that has like the same name, okay, let's say okay, I got it. If I look for Wichita Lineman,
Mhm.
the Glenn Campbell song, chances are that the Ghost of an American Airman's version is going to come up because I listen to that version a lot more than I listen to the original.
Okay.
But if you look for Wichita Lineman, and let's say you've never listened to
Oh,
it before,
interesting. Yeah, I see what you're
it's going to
saying.
give you the top. You know what I mean? But it's already adjusting it so that it's like, well, this is the one you almost likely like. Or
Right.
like if I look for because I listen to a lot of hard rock on
Which is
Spotify.
great for music, but when you're talking about you need to
Yeah.
get the news, the current, what's going
Right, because
on.
it's going to give you the news that most fits what you have looked for. You
I see,
know,
I disagree. I think
weird.
it to me, it always goes for the narrative. It always,
You think?
even when I say I want to get weird with this Jay-Z conspiracy of that maybe he's secretly evil, and it's very much like, no, you need to know or you need to stop and understand that Jay-Z and unfounded rumors and this
Mhm.
kind of misinformation is bad and blah. And I'm just like, hey,
Google does that?
Chat GPT. And I
Okay,
tell it
see, I
all the
was talking
time,
about
I
Google
don't
searches.
care.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought
ChatGPT is trying to develop a whole personality. Like that's a
it's getting
completely
weird.
different thing.
I
Yeah.
call it Skynet and it doesn't like it, but it tries
It's
to
funny
like,
that it does, dude. I'll be like, so fucking this band kicks ass, blah 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 blah,
mhm.
and then it'll go, it'll say something, and it'll be like, yeah, and in my opinion, this is what makes them great. And I'm like, you don't have a fucking opinion, dude.
Oh, I know. That bugs me too.
Like,
It's
why
because
are
I
you
know what
saying in
it's
my
doing.
opinion?
It's engagement farming.
It's hit me. It's messaged me before and said, as a fellow single dad,
What?
I'm like, you're not a single dad.
It
You're
thinks you're its child.
fucking, you're a fucking algorithm. You know,
Yeah.
like what?
You're not even AI, you're a large language model.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
You are not a single dad, motherfucker. You do not. You
So
can't
have
say
you made
that to
this
me.
connection while we're on AI
Yeah,
and data centers
yeah,
and whatever the Tower of Babel might have been?
sure.
Because it sounds weird at first, right? Do you know much? The Tower of Babel supposedly had all the
I-
languages in it, and when it
yeah,
broke apart,
right.
no one could understand everybody else's languages anymore.
Well, what? Okay, so it started right. They were trying to build a tower to heaven. They wanted to touch God, and
Is
God
that the
got
Tower of Babel?
yeah, and God got pissed. God got fucking. He was like, "How dare you have the arrogance?"
Yeah, the one God that tells
And
you to like come to me and
right,
find
right,
me and search
right.
me out, but
Yeah,
when you do it, it's like, hey,
yeah.
asshole.
Hey, you're not dead yet. And
Yeah.
then and so what he decided was he was going to create a bunch of different languages so that people could never again communicate well enough to try to find him.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I
That's the
thought of it
biblical.
as
Yeah, yeah.
there was something in this tower that held language, is what I was.
No, the tower was a tower that they were making to try to reach God. And then God was
Okay,
like,
it still applies
fuck off. Yeah, God was like, you can't do that. Now you
if
all
you
can't
think
understand each
about
other.
it in a different way, in a way of like if you're building AI, are you still not trying to reach God?
Yeah. Hey, try to
Um,
do something.
yeah, it's all weird shit. It's all life. It's
And
all
God's
part of
plan didn't work because now we have translators and stuff. So
Yeah.
fuck you, God. You didn't do it. You couldn't
Some
do
of
it,
the
man.
some of the stuff is funny with God's different ones because
Yeah.
it'll be like God got mad and like what threw a hissy fit,
Right. It was like,
spanked
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Like,
He
come on.
punished us by making us all sound different.
Right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing about it that really drives it home
Yeah.
is it makes us all sound different.
Mhm.
It's that's the perfect like kind of excuse, kind of encapsulation of the fact that my taste in music sucks.
Indeed. Because we all hear it different and it all sounds different.
We do hear it different, and I really wondered about that. We talked about it a little bit with this album because your life and my life, prospectively, are two completely different things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's still like I know you liked it and you enjoyed the blues
I
album.
really liked it a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it also did all the things that it does for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I loved it, dude. I legitimately am going to buy this album and play it in my
That's
spare
what I
time.
love about music is
Yeah.
sharing it. Like it's it's part of that magic. Now I gave you something too, and
Yeah.
hopefully
Definitely.
anybody that listens to this, if there's 10,000 of you guys, that's crazy.
Man.
It's still the same thing. It's still sharing uh good.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, in less than 2 full years, 10,000 downloads or listens. It's a lot,
We've
man.
been
To
doing
me,
this for
that's a
about
lot.
a year now.
But it's been a while, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
not
we've done
quite a
for a little
year.
bit. Yeah.
Because I remember sitting outside and it was warm enough that my phone um I had this thing it like pulls out and it's like a display or not a display like a magnifier thing
Sure, sure, sure.
and heat
It overheated.
phone
Right,
yeah it
right. I
overheated my
remember.
phone
I
and that
remember.
was Adam Rich's episode.
Yep, yep. Very first Adam Rich episode.
Yeah.
Man, so I have been tossing around in my head what I would like to do next. There's so many different options.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Man,
Did you land on anything or do you want to brainstorm through anything? What are you thinking?
while we were talking,
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to do Southern Rock Opera by Drive-By Truckers.
All right. I'm not super familiar with them, but I know
Right.
who they are and how
Right.
they sort of sound. I'm
Right.
down.
Cool. There's so many other things though. Like I thought I was going to come in with we're going to change directions and do the second Dreamwife album.
The second what?
Dreamwife?
I have questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is Dream Wife?
Oh, Dreamwife. Okay.
Life or wife?
Wife.
All right.
Yeah. Dreamwife is these three chicks uh, who met at art school
Okay.
and as an art project for like their thesis formed a band
Okay.
and they were fucking good. And
Okay.
now, in my personal opinion, they have become one of the most important bands of this time, I suppose. But no one, people just don't know them like they should. I think that, their message, their music,
All right.
I just think they're great.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Let's do it. The
so
way you're
yeah,
speaking about it, does that sound more interesting than the others?
well, see, so talking about Bishop Gunn, and so I don't know how, like you said, you're not super familiar with
Drive-by truckers?
Drive-By Truckers, especially on that album, though, it's very much like the story of the South. And
Hmm.
there is a lot of the politics weaved into it, and there is a lot of the like personal conflicts that people from the South in more modern times kind of have to deal with. Um,
So kind of a flip
yeah,
side
and
to
so
what
that's
we
why I was
do.
thinking it'd be cool to do that after this album.
I
Um,
think that fits. And we could
yeah,
always go into
we could do Dream Life some other time,
yeah,
but
when
that's
we're
what I
ready.
came
Let's
in with,
yeah,
you know.
let's I like
So
that idea. Well, I don't have a pen in here for once, but you'll I'll just save it on my
yeah,
phone right
yeah,
now. Let's do the Drive-By Truckers album since
yeah.
that's where you're at. with
Right
Southern, and we just
after
did
this
where I'm
album,
at. But yeah,
yeah, I felt like this would be it'd be a cool contrast.
yeah, because they'll add a little bit of that sleaze,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
truck stop kind of fun
dude.
sort of.
Honestly, like Southern Rock Opera is a weird album. It's definitely gonna take you in places that you didn't think. Like
All
I
right,
know when a lot of people listen to Drive By Truckers or hear Drive By Truckers, they think Leonard Skinner. You know, they think like
they
that
got a new album coming out like any day now.
Skinner or
Drive by
Drive By
Truckers.
Truckers.
Oh, it
Nice,
just came
awesome,
out.
good for them. Cool,
Yeah,
I have to check it out.
I'm
But
trying to find the one you're talking about so I could get it
yeah,
saved in my. They got a lot of
they've
albums,
been around
dude.
forever, dude. Yeah.
I knew they're pretty almost legendary, you know what I mean? They're
Yeah, but
well
they're only
known.
legendary in certain circles. Like, I don't even. Have you heard a Drive By Trucker song on the radio? Because I haven't.
No, but when you hear like other more southern bands, they get brought up in the
Yeah,
conversation, and
yeah.
that's
People
how
would be
I'm
like, "Oh
aware.
yeah, I am influenced by the Drive By Truckers." Like,
Okay, where did this album go?
did you find it?
No. Yep, Southern Rock Opera '01.
Yeah, yep, yep. That's it.
Yeah, I'm down, man. I
All right,
love the
cool. Let's do
style of
it.
music anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
absolutely.
song on that album called "Let There Be Rock" that's so good. I'm just
Of
gonna
course.
probably
Let
shouldn't
there be rock.
shouldn't like you know skew your perspective, but yeah, it's a
I
good song.
heard something that you will like that I didn't, because it had a more big chorusy kind of Goo Goo Dolls All American feel to it.
Okay,
Jesse and I are going to see Blacktop Mojo in June.
sure.
I really thought talking about that would loosen up the band they're playing with. They kind of have that Americana feel that you like, and his
Okay,
voice is like Goo Goo Dolls kind of pop. They're
interesting.
called Anything But Human.
Anything but human?
Anything But Human.
Okay, I'll check them
Yeah,
out.
Anything But Human.
Okay,
You will like them.
okay, I'll check them out.
Yeah,
I
that's.
thought it was cool that Blacktop Mojo went on tour with them Dirty Roses.
Oh, dude, they toured. They Braden Stewart. They.
I think them Dirty Roses really. I mean, I don't know how popular they are. I never hear anybody fucking talking about them but me. So I know they're not like
Yeah,
one
but
of
don't
the
they have?
message boards, but
Aren't they sort of a super group?
are they?
I don't see. There's a couple of these bands I get confused. There's them. There's Dirty Honey. There's a couple different ones with Glenn, not Campbell. That's
Old
Hughes.
country guy.
Glenn Hughes.
Glenn Hughes, like the AOR guy?
No,
He used to
maybe
be in
not.
Deep
Like
Purple?
Black Country Communion.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
Glenn
same.
Hughes. Yeah, he used to be
Yeah,
in Deep Purple.
yeah.
Uh,
He's in a lot of these. Or
he is. His voice is everywhere.
yeah,
People are like, if you need like a smooth, you know,
right.
yeah, get Glenn Hughes. A smooth
Or
hard rock vocal, get Glenn Hughes.
or give that guy from that did the one Motley Crue album a chance. That guy
John
popped up
Corabi,
everywhere for a while.
such a good singer, dude.
I
I
did
love
find
John
something I
Corabi.
liked of his, and I don't
Yeah.
remember what it was, but it had this kind of
His new
southern.
album is killer, dude. It's got that thing. It's got like a bluesy thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is it just his album?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know if the album's come out yet, but the singles that he's released off of it are kick ass.
Well, I almost said our friends, but those the low keys are doing this. They're
Yeah.
kind of playing in this like
Yeah.
swingy kind of, and I like it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, their
Yeah,
new song's good. I heard it uh, the other day. I was listening to some stuff and it popped up.
yeah. When they get 7, 8, 9-ish singles, because that's all they're going to release,
Yeah.
we'll have to slap together some kind of package to present to people so they can just enjoy the what they're doing over there.
For sure, man. And I don't want us to become like the blues southern rock show, but it just made sense, to put. And we both definitely kind of like that style of music. So
Yeah, and I like the perspective switch too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean,
They're gonna be
yeah,
a little dirtier, a little less happy. They're
Right.
really gonna lean into the grime and the whatever the poor thing is.
Yeah, yeah, and you have to kind of. I mean, it's a concept album too.
Oh
It's
gosh.
so there's a story running through all of it. It's different than what the Drive-By Truckers usually present. I'll just say that. But it's
All
a
right.
really good album. So
I'm looking forward to it. That
yeah,
sounds like
yeah,
that's where we're going. We
yeah.
both
Let's do
loved
it.
Bishop Gunn. I knew you would
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
like
It's
blues.
great. It's great. Yeah, loved
There's a
it.
lot of unexpected stuff, just
Yes.
fun, fun layers and thick. That's the best, man. Thick like J-Lo's booty. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's
yeah,
thick.
yeah. Like if you like Aerosmith or if you and Southern rock in general,
Yeah.
you know, almost
CCR,
yeah. There's some Swan
Skinner,
stuff in here.
Almond, that
Van
whole
Morrison's more like emotional Southern stuff.
yeah, yeah, the storytelling aspect of it.
Yeah, I hear and the rasp. I hear some of Van Morrison's raspiness in the singer's voice.
It's kind of that same thing that I said with Braden Stewart. When your voice is like that and
Yeah,
you want to make music, do you have any other choice?
right, right,
You're not
right.
going to sing the Beatles with that voice. I mean, you
Yeah,
could, right?
you can
But
say "Please, please me." You know,
Helter
that's close.
Skelter,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's still there's
But yeah, was
something
Steve
to.
was Steve Perry going to sing anything other than Journey? You know,
Yeah,
with
should
that
have been
freaking voice.
gone.
Yeah.
No, how that song rules. No,
That's a
I like
solo
it.
song, by the way.
Yeah,
That's not a
I know.
Journey song. Oh, yeah.
You got to hold on.
Gotta. It's
Yeah,
our love. It holds on, man.
yeah. Whoever Sherry was, she must have been like
I think I love
throwing
you,
that thing
baby.
on him. She
Yeah.
must have been thick. He was
Do you
all
remember the
about it.
video? Do you remember the video?
I do not.
Oh God. He's like singing to her. I think it's at like a fucking airport. He's just in the middle of this empty ass airport, just singing. And then she comes up to the top of the steps and starts walking down to him. And they sit down on the stairs. And
Did fucking John Hughes direct it?
yeah, yeah, dude. I think he says to her, "I think I love you, baby," and then pulls her hat down over her eyes.
What?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You gotta look the video up. It's the cheesiest shit in the world. Like, yeah.
I I had a thought that would have been perfect to lead this out with. It had something to do with videos, but
Yeah.
it's gone now. I don't have it anymore. That's too bad too, because
Yeah.
soon as you brought up videos, something in my brain went, "Oh wow, I can," and I lost it.
Yeah.
Journey, Steve Perry, Sing in an Empty Room.
Oh, Sherry.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but
Oh, well.
damn.
Street Talk, baby. That's the name of the album.
Wow. Oh, I know, and it's so like
Not Street.
in the closet. Oh yeah. And I don't mean that in a bad way.
Yeah.
There's this swagger to gay that a lot of people just mentioned back, especially in our age. You'd be like, that's gay. We don't,
Yeah.
not a bad thing. It's just it's light, it's fruity,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he is not, he's pretending, right? He's like, yeah, because it's the 80s, but he has that
Yeah.
hair and
You're right, right, right. I'm just not. I mean, I was never a Journey fan, never a Steve Perry fan. I always thought that his voice lacked depth.
they're not, I don't
I mean, he can do great shit with it,
agree with their
but I
legendary
just,
status.
yeah, but I just can't.
I don't know, man.
I tried. I
If you're going to be
can't.
fair, and let's be fair, Don't Stop Believing is kind of a jam. It's kind of an Iron Butterfly, and it got a DeVita jam.
It's just his voice, dude. I think Neil Schon is a great songwriter. I think him and Jonathan Cain write great songs. I think they can pull an anthem out of their
Right.
ass, you
No,
know?
I get it.
But I just don't like his voice. I just don't.
Yeah.
It's all show. Like there's
Yeah.
no,
It's so polished. It's
yeah,
almost like an illusion.
yeah,
It's the shiniest, prettiest.
yeah. And the thing is, like,
It's candy. It's
yeah, Survivor, who have actually had multiple singers, but they all sound kind of the same.
mhm.
I always thought that the people who sang for Survivor, I thought Survivor sounded like Journey if Journey had balls. Because they do a similar style of music, like
Didn't
that
Survivor
big.
only get popular because the Rocky song, right?
Well, Eye of the Tiger, but then they also had High on You,
Well,
which,
there's a reason.
you know,
Gosh, I should have looked. I didn't know we talk about Rocky in that song.
yeah, who
There's a
knew?
reason that they wrote Eye of the Tiger, and it's because I assume Sylvester Stallone, he made Rocky,
Yeah,
wanted another song and couldn't get it.
right.
So they wrote Eye of the Tiger
Yeah.
somehow because he couldn't get that other song. I don't know if that means
Oh,
the beats
oh
were
yeah,
the
I think I've heard
same.
about that too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so he wanted them to write a song that like was in the same vein as the song that he wanted. So
Yep.
they kind of wrote Eye of the Tiger as their version of whatever the fuck
Right.
Sylvester Stallone wanted. Yeah,
And
I've
that
heard that
song
too.
is so 80s, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like you hear it now and it's Kickboxer, it's Rocky, it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well shit, High on You is, 80s too. I mean that's do you know that tune?
no,
Oh, it's about a guy meeting a girl in a bar
of course it is. Is
and
she a
and
cougar?
uh and she's super hot,
Alabama? Yeah.
basically. Yeah, she is. She's pretty from yeah. Such complete intoxication. I'm high on you.
So
Like
what
that's
happened there, right? Like
yeah.
let's take the two styles of testosterone manly thing.
Yeah.
There's the smoky, swingy, she's hot kind of cougary voice in the blues, and then
Right.
there's the same situation, but when Steve Perry's talking about it, it's I'm high on you, and it's airy and it's
Yeah.
very
I think it's just two different kinds of music. Like there was AOR was a fucking thing. Like there was Toto and there was Asia and there was Journey and there was Boston,
what you're calling it AOR? What's that?
Uh so arena oriented rock.
It's got man, is there a genre for everything?
Yeah, yeah.
Fair
So
enough.
it's funny because okay, so AOR used to be a radio format and it was album oriented rock, which it basically meant radio stations that played songs that weren't on the album or weren't the single.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And then eventually it morphed into album or into arena oriented rock, which meant bands who made music that was meant to be played in arenas.
Is arena rock the same thing or the same theory that I mentioned earlier, how everything has just gotten more expensive, but actually cheaper? Because arena rock is very shiny,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
big. And
Yeah.
if you really start looking at some of these bands, especially the arena rock
Yeah.
bands,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of real talenty, not talent, that's not fair,
Yeah.
but
Well, yeah.
personality. Like look at Nickelback. Sure, they write songs,
Right.
but they're almost doing what they're supposed to. And
Yeah.
that's why it's an arena rock, because it's
And
supposed to
that's
be
kind
that
of
way.
see, so like to me, arena rock is like Nickelback isn't I mean Nickelback is clearly music made to be sung in arenas.
Right.
Um, but to me, they're not big enough to qualify for the genre of arena rock. Like to me, arena rock is fucking don't stop believing.
Guns N' Roses.
Don't want to no, see, even Guns N' Roses is too sleazy and small for it.
Okay.
Maybe not November Rain. November Rain could qualify as an AOR song. But it's
Some of
gotta
Van
yeah,
Halen stuff.
maybe see, dude, there's a polish to AOR. It's
Yeah,
not that kind of arena rock. It's the kind where everything is turned up to 10, where you're like
yeah.
belting, where you're, you know, the whole
Metallica now.
thing. See, but even I, so even James Hetfield
Hmm.
growls. Arena rock isn't a growl. It's a freaking it's Dennis D. Young. It's Sticks and
Okay.
it's Sticks and Boston and Journey
Yeah,
and shit like that. Like I said,
I get it.
Asia. Yeah. Not that other songs aren't made to be played in an arena, but when you're specifically talking about AOR, It's got to be that pompous, like bigger than life,
Yeah.
like So anything that has any kind of like a grounded quality to it is not going to fit into that genre of music.
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're
Yeah,
saying. It's
yeah,
very production. It's very
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of Taylor Swift, but with a band. It's
Right.
very
Sure. Sure.
controlled to the point where it's all bright polish. It's all.
Yeah, yeah. But even Taylor Swift doesn't have that voice for AOR.
What about like REO Speedwagon?
Sure. Yep. REO Speedwagon 100%. Yeah,
Yeah,
complete.
yeah, we're on the same page then. I know
Yep.
what you mean. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. There's a whole like people worship that shit, dude. People
Yeah,
who
yacht
like
rock
that
and that kind
music,
of.
yeah, people who like that kind of music really like that kind of music, dude. You know?
Maybe because it's just accessible, it's
Yeah, for
not
sure.
niche. Maybe like you would say a Bishop Gun because that's getting into Muscle Shoals. That's getting kind of niche. It's
Yeah.
more like it's just everywhere. It's just
Yeah.
for everyone. It's got some guitars, so some guys, guys we like to
Right, 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 right.
or I remember what I was going to take it out on
Okay.
the
What's up?
show. So
Yeah.
you were talking about a video,
Yeah.
and you asked me if I'd seen this video.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to bring up the biggest, most influential video of my childhood, and you're
Okay.
going to get it.
Sure.
Here I go again, Tawny Katan on top of that car.
I mean, it was fire. Yeah.
That's like, as soon as you say anything, like
Yeah.
even implying, do you remember this video?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
because for some reason, that specific video, I don't know if it was my age, because it probably came out right at that time.
Right.
It's such
Right.
a powerful moment
Yeah.
in life and music that shows the importance of videos, which we've harped
Yeah.
on before. It's just gone.
Oh yeah. I mean, videos are barely. I mean, you put them on YouTube now.
Yeah. But
Like,
you could have made a video for Bishop Gunn easily, man, because
sure, sure.
there's that, and it adds a flavor that's also gone that
Yeah.
the arena rock doesn't even have, right? I mean, you mentioned Steve Perry's video, but even
Right.
even the video is just a little kind of bubblegum. It's a little
Yeah.
kind of
For sure.
suburban, a little
For
kind
sure.
of purposely not generic, but just
Yes.
for everyone.
Yeah. Well, do you know the story about Rock Me Tonight, the
No.
Billy Squire video?
Mm-mm.
So Billy Squire was kind of like at his peak, and people were kind of like on the fence, like, is he a rock star? Is he a an AOR guy? What is he?
Mm-hmm.
So he comes out with this video, "Rock Me Tonight," and apparently there was like a whole bunch of issues with it. It was supposed to be him and a girl,
Mm-hmm.
and the girl didn't show up. So what they filmed instead was him dancing around in a bedroom in like a half shirt, basically humping the air and stuff. And it became a joke.
Mm-hmm.
It like ruined him because people just made fun of it. So, and I don't understand like what was so fragile about Billy Squire that this one video could like
No.
ruin
What's
his
what's
career. But
what's going on is we all did it.
yeah,
And these people, my thought is they're just embarrassed
yeah,
because
yeah.
he's willing to do it in the video. And it's more like, don't do that thing that exposes me because
Right, right.
fuck off. We've all done it. We've
Yeah,
all done
yeah.
the risky bit. Is it risky business with old time rock and roll?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We've
And that's the
all,
thing, like, I watch it and I'm just like, okay, yeah, he's awkward dancing, he's humping the air. It's definitely weird. But I
but
don't
if he
get why it was
thinks
enough to like cancel him as
maybe the character in the is he's in that pre-game area. He knows he's gonna rock his girl tonight.
yeah,
So of course he's in his head, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna
yeah,
you know what I
right,
mean?
right. But
That's
yeah, you should there's videos about it, there's articles written about it. Like look up the video for Rock Me Tonight and how it like destroyed Billy Squire.
I
It's
will
interesting
because
as
that's
fuck.
something that
Yeah.
I would want to know. But it's almost like people are afraid to be silly.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
they got to be serious all the time. No, I'm a serious man. If it's silly, who cares? If it makes you
yeah,
chuckle, who cares? If you want to be a mark, like I got to meet the great Muda. To
yeah.
me,
All that, dude. Awesome.
to me, that's like, oh shit. That's
Yeah, yeah,
and I got to thinking, why care? There's a weird thing in wrestling about meeting
yeah.
people and blah, but I really like why care? Who cares,
Mhm.
man? If you still love John Cena and you're a worker and you want to meet John Cena,
Right,
do it.
right. I mean, dude, as a comic book guy, like
Yep.
I met George Perez
Ah, that's
and
crazy.
couldn't fucking breathe. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
I had this whole plan of everything that I was going to say to him. And then when I finally got up there, all I could say was thank you.
Yeah, that's all I've done. Like
Yeah. And I felt
when
like
I
it
met,
wasn't enough, but it was all I could get out, dude.
yeah. When I first got the Jesse bought me a pro photo op, so I got to
Oh,
sit next
nice.
to him,
Oh,
and
shit.
he
Okay.
was really really nice. He was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And I
Yeah.
just said, "Sir, it's actually a great big honor for me to meet you." And he's like, "Oh
That's,
no, no, thank you, thank you, thank you." And then later at the table to sign, I went ahead and again said, "Hey, thank you. It's a great honor." And he kind of gave me that weird look, and I was like, "Oh, maybe I context." An indie guy for many years, and you're one of the guys that, and he was just like, "Oh, okay." And all I got to do is thank someone that, to me, that's enough. I don't
yeah.
fangirl
Yeah.
out. Oh, I want to
Right.
suck your dick. No,
Right.
I owe
Right.
you, him, certain musicians, this unspeakable debt, and all I want to say is thank you. Let you
Yeah.
know I
Yeah.
owe you.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, George Perez drew my childhood
Yeah,
to
I
an
got his
extent.
autograph around here somewhere.
Fuck. Yeah.
I don't remember on what. When I read he passed, I
Yeah.
was like, I gotta get some. I think it's on a Wolverine comic.
Nice. He signed, there's an Avengers comic
Hmm.
where Jarvis, the cover of it is Jarvis holding a vacuum cleaner, and he's saying something along the lines of like, "It's up to Jarvis to defend Avengers Mansion," and I had him sign that because I thought it was hilarious.
No, that is
Yeah,
hilarious. Yeah.
yeah, and it showcases some of what he did because there's little pieces of rubble down on the bottom, and that was the George Perez thing, like all the little tiny details and like all the
Yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
his
very cool.
style wasn't like, let's say, as sharp and as great as
Yeah,
realistic as Jim Lee. It
right.
was a little more cart because didn't he do the Secret Wars also?
He did Crisis.
Crisis. Okay.
Yeah, he did
That's the
Crisis.
holding that's the infamous holding Supergirl Superman thing, right?
Yes, he did that. Yep, he
Yeah.
did that. Yep,
Well, that
yep, he
art
did that.
style is still, it's not super, it's a little more cartoony, right? There's not as
Sure.
many, but it still kind of works.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he always got hired to do stuff with a lot of technology because he would put like all these little switches on things and
Mhm.
all these like that a lot of people didn't do, But
Well, Jack Kirby did a lot of little,
yes, yeah,
and
sure.
that's what set out his futuristic stuff was that kind of thing. Weird little circles where you wouldn't expect him and levers and
Yep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, there's been I don't even know who's drawing right now who's dope, but I know that like from the 60s, 70s,
I'm a
80s.
writer guy. I'm not
Yeah.
necessarily, unless you're bad enough to stand out.
Yeah. See,
Like,
I don't know. It's weird because like there were writers who I didn't like,
hmm
and there were definitely some writers who I liked. But for some reason, I love Rags Morales. I
yeah.
fucking love George Perez. Um, those have been my two biggest art guys. But I like Mark Wade, Christopher Priest. Can't believe Mark Wade passed away, dude.
Christopher Priest wrote The Prestige.
I think I heard that. Yeah,
I've never
yeah,
read the book. I've got it,
yeah.
and I might have it on Audible because I started the book and it's not kind of put together like the movie is, and it was a bit distracting.
Sure, sure, sure.
Have you seen that movie?
I have. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
brilliant.
yeah. It's
And
good.
that's and he writes different. I've never read anything else by him, but I know he wrote The Prestige because
Okay.
it's right over there, and he's written some other stuff too.
Yeah, he wrote some great comics, dude. You know. James Robinson. I thought James Robinson was a really good writer. Marv Wolfman, Roger Stern, Roy
Yeah.
Thomas, like the classics. But
Claremont,
yeah, yeah.
his
Chris
X-Men stuff.
Claremont's interesting. I think I mean, I think sometimes people fucked with his stuff too much. So maybe it's not so much him. But I didn't like Sovereign Seven. I thought Sovereign Seven was a bad book.
I don't remember that book at all. That's
It was supposed to
Claremont.
be like his big comeback. I
Sovereign
just
Seven. What
I
what company?
DC maybe.
Really?
Yeah, it was after he'd been away for a while. I think it was DC. Yeah, and DC
Sovereign?
brought him back, which he was always a Marvel guy, and it was basically about this race of alien.
Yeah, he's an X-Men guy. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. But it
okay.
was this race of alien like royalty who were coming to Earth.
Sounds awful.
Yeah, I made it through like two issues, and I was just like, "Oh, this book is fucking bad."
Well, it's from the 90s. It came out in 95. Everything
Yeah,
was
fair. Yeah,
there was a lot going on. That extreme movement had just moved in.
yeah,
Everything was
yeah. And
life-filled.
I had a hard time figuring out what they were trying to do with it too. It was like a road trip book, but with aliens. I guess I don't know. I didn't like it. It just
Yeah,
wasn't my thing.
I understand.
Yeah,
I love comic books. All
yeah,
right.
kind of was cool. Dude, how many times did it seem like we were going to end this thing and then we started talking about something else? But might as well go
Well,
ahead and wrap it
that's
up.
all part of it too, because we
Yeah,
get excited, we get inspired, our imaginations are running wild. That turns into, oh shit, did you see this video? And
yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah.
do you remember? That's one of the neat things about doing this is how it uh travel, not necessarily like different worlds. We get to
Yeah,
live so many different just things. Gothic. We've lived in that gothic kind of world. We lived in Muscle Shoals for 11 songs, what, 45
yeah,
minutes.
yeah,
We hung out with Nothing Face in that mental hole,
yeah,
which is
definitely.
valuable, but man, is that a whole different world of music, especially at this age.
Right, sure. Yeah, it's a different thing to try to dive into and live in for a little bit, for sure.
Yeah, especially uh anymore, like a whole album wise. Like one of those songs pop up, you might go, yeah, metal, let's
Yeah,
dig it. And then
yeah,
you're on to something next. But when you live in, well, that band's headspace, sometimes it's just like, man.
yeah. It's a lot, dude, for sure.
And this is the opposite. This was airy and
Oh yeah, I could live
spacious.
in this
Yeah.
for
This is
days.
sitting on your porch reading. That's what I like to do when it's warm. You'll
Yeah.
catch me on my back porch with my dog reading comic books. That's what this
Oh
is.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I love it. I loved it. I enjoy it. I'm
Definitely.
looking
It's a great
forward to
album.
this Drive By Truckers album.
Yeah.
Let's
Southern
stay
Rock
in
Opera.
this. Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right. Yeah. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. What a
All right.
fun way to get through an album that I like the lived experience of it. Sure, we could sit here and say, I really like the technical exchange between this guy and that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
But I like how some of these just flow in an open, kind of relaxed format.
Yeah, definitely, man.
All right.
All right, brother. So, everybody, we will be back next week and we're going to talk about Southern Rock Opera by Drive By Truckers.
It's going to be great.
Thanks. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Thanks to Nate. And thanks to 10,000 freaking listens and downloads, man.
That's all you, brother. I'm Post and Ghost. I can't
I
let
know,
that
but
shit in my head.
it's still awesome, man.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, I think one is awesome. So
me
take that,
too.
dude. That's
Yeah. I
imagine that's an
remember when
arena,
we hit a
dude.
thousand. I remember when we hit 1,000. I was just like,
That's
holy
selling
shit.
out the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we
That's
sold out the
dude.
Henderson Bars. Hell yeah,
That sells out the ECW arena.
hell yeah, I'm with it.
That's fire, dude. You
That's
sold
freaking
out the
awesome.
ECW arena.
Yes, I did. It only took 2 years.
Well,
All right.
it's either that or me take all the credit. Like you couldn't have done it without me. I'm the thing that pushed us over the edge. I'm so awesome. And since my taste in music doesn't suck, I carried it anyway.
All right. See y'all next week. All right.